그대 드디어 목적지를 찾은 것이오.
Oh, jeez. Whoops. What am I doing? Streaming? Why am I streaming now? I was thinking about it earlier. This is like my 10th stream of the day, technically. As I don't know if it's Twitch or OBS or my internet or what that was causing it to cut out. It doesn't happen very many days, but sometimes it'll just have a day where it sucks. And it'll just keep restarting. So, stream might end. Ooh, what's this? How many? What are these? Lunacy roses? I remember very little. It's been like 2 months since I touched this. Ryoshu? That looks cool. Looks very cool. Or we have this. Ishmael. And Rhodia? Or is it just Rhodia? I got them confused, I think. Oh yeah, it's just Rhodia. Oh no, it is Ishmael too. Okay, I'm not blind. Well, I do like Ishmael and Rhodia more. But this looks pretty cool. So I think we're just gonna go for this because I also don't really care. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Is it always minimized? Let me try full screen. I might have to resize it now. Whoops. Nope. Ah, freak. There we go. Let's adjust the size a little bit. I think that'll be fine. Oh. Good enough. I usually don't mind playing games minimized, but I feel like there's too much stuff that I just want to see closer to my face. If that makes any sense. Which it probably doesn't. Gosh, it's been like 2 months. But I don't know why. I've been meaning to play it for most of September. Maybe 3 months. But I feel like there were a couple times where I would try to download it or update it. And either it was being just kind of a pain to download or update. Or I would, but then I would just get so busy with other stuff.
열차 정돈을 시작한다. 승객분들은 모두 제자리에 착석할 수 있다.
Oh, it's Otis.
드디어
Oh,
잘을 쓰시는군요.
Rhodia.
후회하지 않으실 겁니다.
Hello, hello. I am Limbus Company noob, and it's been like 3 months since I played Canto 1, so... Darn it. Oh, she looks really cool, but that's fine. Alright, let's play. Like, luckily, because I don't play this, like, I've only played this like once or twice, I don't care too much about wait, hold on a second. I'm lost.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Okay, here's where I need to
나는
be.
그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Drive, I believe. Whew. Yeah, like the terminology also gets very confusing in this. So, yeah. Did I start this? Chapter 2, 212. Okay. There we go. Oh, sorry. You can definitely tell it's been a while and I don't know what I'm doing. But I was thinking about the characters again. Because I think I saw also that there was like a trailer for their next season or whatever. So let's begin Canto 2. Canto 1 was all about Gregory, so I'm definitely curious to see the characters. Like, the story is a little bit over my head right now just because it's throwing so much at me, because I've never played any other Project Moon games either, and not that they're like necessarily the same, but they feel very connected. The bus. I have to say, I kind of like the bus, but every time I see this interior, I always think like, I wish they had better seats to sleep in, you know? Like, that's what I think about when I am in this place like this, because I always think about like, you know, if it was me, I would want like a nice, like, couch. Alright. I'm also gonna... I think this is like something I just wanted to do right now, because I didn't want to like talk about myself. I just kind of wanted to read some stuff. So let's read some stuff. I could hear Rhodia's occasional quips, or Heathcliff starting pointless quarrels with someone, probably Don Quixote or Sinclair. I mean, it could be a little bit comfortable with padding. It's just like not a lot of back support, not very wide. Like even this one's not super wide. But I do like the interior design, but it's just like there's so much open space, you know? Like, get an air mattress on the floor there. You could easily fit a couple air mattresses there. Although I kind of got the impression that these characters don't sleep. I don't know why. I don't think they confirmed that, but just because they're not like normal humans. Oh, give me 1 second here. Okay, there we go. And Roshu's demanding a source of heat to light her cigarette, having run out of lighter fluid. Already? Damn. Amidst the gripes and disorder, Gregor was pretty much the only sinner I could rely on to willingly turn the mood around. But now, he was one of the quietest. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna be a mood maker right now. He was just... since we just did his whole backstory first. He was just staring out through the window, seemingly lost in deep thought. The way he says Dante is just so stuck in my head. One thing was for sure. If anyone were to blame for trashing the mood on the bus, it would be Virgilia. The road to the Golden Bow was an awfully arduous one. putting us on the brink of death, and some past that, several times, not to mention the occasions when we were almost when we almost ended up unemployed. Yeah, that's right, they do come back from the death. The sinners can die and be revived through me. But we did see some non-sinners die and not be revived. I can't remember their names. Yet Virgilius refused to see from our perspective. Given the circumstances, it's only natural for our sinners to be palpably disgruntled. Oh. Prior to the silent treatment, Ishmael spoke up.
이제 다음 장소는 어디인지 정도는 말해줘야 되는 거 아닌가요?
Couldn't you tell me where our next destination is now, at least?
아, 실례했군.
Oh, sorry about that.
너희에게 임무를 설명해줄 가치가 있을지 고민하던
I
참이었어.
was wondering whether briefing the mission to you miscreants would be worth the effort.
나 서운해지려고 해. 기대에 못 미치는 자식일수록 더 품어야 된다는 거 몰라?
Huh. You're hurting me with your cold shoulder. Don't you know that kids falling behind need more love? I forgot she was so sexy.
간곡히 부탁하건대 이번만큼은 망신을 시켜주지 않으면 좋겠어.
Let me plead you not to embarrass me this time.
오합지졸을 데리고 소풍 가는 교사로 보이고 싶진 않으니까.
I sure don't want to look like a teacher talking to a bunch of grade schoolers out for a picnic.
특히 우리 로지온에겐 기대가 더욱 커. 이번엔 훌륭한 가이드가
I
되어줄
have
수도
high hopes for you in
있을 것
particular,
같으니까.
Rodion. You might just make a good guide for this tour. Oh, excuse me.
내가 대단하다는 건 알고 있지만 모르는 곳까지 가이드하기에는.
Huh? Oh, geez, all of a sudden. I know I'm a big deal, but I don't think I can be a guide for a place I don't know.
걱정 마. 익숙하다 못해 친숙한 곳일 테니.
No worry. We're heading to a location you should be more than familiar with.
돈에 잠길 수도
A
말라
nest
죽을
of
수도 있는
hedonism,
환락의
where you can
동지.
drown in money or be drained of everything you have.
제이사다.
J Corps. We're going to a casino? Great. Even Radia has gone quiet now.
뭐 이참에 한탕 두둑하게 챙겨보는 것도
I see a lot of
나쁘지
people really
않겠지.
seem to like Heathcliff quite a bit. Sometimes I see like Heathcliff stuff pop up on my like For You page. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be so bad to win big while we're at it.
야, 도착하면 아무나 깨워라.
Someone wake me up when we're there.
공교롭게도 이번엔 지부 앞까지 모셔다 두진 못하게 되었습니다, 손님.
Coincidentally, the bus will be unable to take you right to the branch building this time, dear passenger.
결혼 정차.
Keron, park it.
결혼
Keron.
정차가 뭐야?
What's park?
멈추란 뜻이다.
It means stop.
멈추는 건 빨간색. 카론이 맛없어 하는 빨간색.
Stops are red. Red tastes bad to Keron. Oh god. I could feel that one. Grumbling, Keron hit the brakes without warning, sending most of the sinners flying face first into the seats ahead and flinging others off theirs. Yeah, no seatbelt. I was, of course, powerless against the inertia. A cacophony of complaints and shouts erupted. Although I didn't get to hear the sinners' ramblings in clear detail. I'm willing to bet a good half of them were profanities, so maybe I'm better off not knowing.
힘이 넘치는 건 좋군.
Hello.
내려.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm kind of picking up on things that I am trying to remember from like 3 months ago. If I recall correctly, Virgilius can't hear me, but the sinners can. Good to see you all full of energy. Now out.
목적지까지는 한참 남았던데. 아, 택시를 불러줄 건가요?
Honglu. Destination seemed rather far. Will you call a taxi for us? Yeah, I think because of you, sometimes I see Limbus company stuff on my For You page. And I'm always kind of curious because like I'm always like, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much if I spoil myself for this game. I feel like I don't care as much about spoilers anyways. I mean, you know, I don't mind, yeah, I don't think I follow you, but I think just like through interaction, I see some stuff. Like I was just saying earlier, I feel like I see a lot of Heathcliff stuff and like, is it Don Quixote stuff pop up a lot? So like, you know, I don't mind seeing a little bit of spoilers, but yeah, but I have looked at your page like, on occasion just to see like the Limbus company stuff. I'm a creep. I like to stalk on people a little bit, just a little bit. But I also see like, I mean, it's definitely a popular game, so I know like on some of my other accounts, you know, I know that this is kind of old news now, but I really miss Twitter having likes visible. Because like I used to kind of curate my likes in the hopes that people would creep on them. I forget, Don Quixote is a girl, right? Sometimes I can't tell. It kind of reminds me of Paul Bunyan from Fate Grand Order. Like I thought Paul Bunyan was supposed to be a boy. Yeah. Like at this point it's like I don't know what to do with my likes. I mean, I guess the likes I can use to alter other people's For You algorithm. Like for a while I was liking a lot of like, or actually I think with my bookmarks I was bookmarking a lot of fashion stuff. I think I still use my bookmark way more. But I hope some of my likes at least make it to your For You page subliminally. I assume that yes is about Don Quixote girl. All right. Whoa. That's kind of wild. You say this like you have like first-hand knowledge.
설마 저
I like
골목
Otis a lot,
한가운데 있는
I think.
번쩍번쩍한
So far.
건물들인가?
You mean to tell us it's among the brightly lit buildings standing at the center of that street?
그래, 저것들 중 하나다.
That's right. It's one of those.
지난번 잠입했던 로보토미 지부는 오랫동안
The
방치된
lobotomy
곳이었죠.
branch facility we infiltrated last time was one that had been neglected for quite a while. Is that your favorite? Do you guys have specific like Limbus company waifus, husbandos, oshis, or whatever?
그럼 그게 특수한
Oh yeah,
경우였다는
Sinclair. I always
뜻인가요?
get Sinclair. I mean, I know that they don't look super alike, but there's so many characters in this that I kind of mix up the short blondies a little bit. So you mean that was the exception?
이렇게 보면 머리를 굴릴 줄 아는 직원이 없는 것도 아닌데 이전
See, it's
작전은 왜
times like
그렇게
this that remind me
무참하게
our team doesn't necessarily
멈췄을까?
lack a critical thinker. It really does make me wonder how you managed to blunder your previous mission even more.
황금 가지는 많은 기술이
The
응축된
golden bow is a
강력한
potent
에너지
energy
원이다.
source, holding the essence of many technological marvels.
강한 에너지는 자연스럽게 돈과 사람들을 불러오고 순식간에 그 위에 문명이 생겨버리지.
I was gonna say like Honglu I think is like one of my least the ones I'm least interested in to start, but we'll see, you know, because like the other thing is like a lot of these characters I'm not super familiar with their source material. Like the one I was most familiar with was Gregor, so we're already done with him. Such fonts of energy will attract flows of wealth and people, and in no time a whole civilization built on top of it.
그렇기에
Oh, I
이후로
really like
방문할
Faust
곳도
too.
다른 집단들이 자리를 메우고 있을 가능성이
She's
크죠.
so pretty. Therefore, it's likely that future destinations will have been occupied by other factions and their structures.
또한 카지노 외에
Yeah,
온갖
Bug,
곳들을 방문해야
Bugman,
한다는 뜻이기도
Gregor.
합니다.
I think it's very easy to like Gregor at the beginning too, because well, you get to know him so well first, but he's also one of the ones that talks to you right away. Like Ryushu doesn't really talk to you very much at the beginning, so we don't really get to know much about her or some of the others. Like Yi Sang is also very quiet.
처음 임무는 비교적 쉬운 편이었다는 뜻이기도 하지. 멋들어지게
It also means that your
실패해버렸지만
first mission was a relatively easy one. Yet you somehow snatched defeat from the wide open maws of success. Come on, man. It's been 3 months. Forget about it. Ahem.
모르지. 단테나 우리나 봤던 기간은 별반 차이가 없으니까.
Don't ask me. We haven't known him much longer than you have.
뭐라 그랬지? 림버스 컴퍼니에 입사한 걸 환영한다. 나는 안내자.
What do you say again?
베르기우스라고 하지.
Something like, welcome
라면서.
to Limbus Company. I'm your guide, Virgilius, and all that.
방금 되게 잘 따라하지 않았어?
Hold on. Um,
그러고 보니 무게를 엄청
you
잡긴
got his
했지.
authoritative tone down to a T.
입사하자마자 퇴직원을
I'll give you
내도
that.
되는지 물어볼 뻔했다니까.
I had to hold myself back from asking if I could resign right after joining. Get the feeling the rest of you thought the same.
무슨 소리요? 그것은 역사적인 날이었지. 특색 해결사 붉은 시선의 부름을 받는다는 건
Nonsense! 'Twas a day to go down in history,
영광스러운.
beckoned by the Red Gaze himself. Truly, there's no honor greater than a color addressing.
그래도 한 명 정도는 팬이 있었나 봐.
Guess he does have a fan after all. Really?
그러게나 말이야.
다들 말이 필요 이상으로 많군.
That's more talking than
버스
necessary.
안에서의 세 번째
Sorry, I keep forgetting to
규칙을
use my deeper
만들고 싶게 하진
register.
않았으면 좋겠는데.
That's more talking than necessary. I really do not wish for there to be impetus behind a third rule for the bus ride.
그 직원들끼리 상사 욕 좀 할 수 있지. 되게
Come on, give the
째째하네.
employees some room to badmouth their boss. You're being totally petty.
다음엔 째째한 내가 듣지 못하는 곳에서 해줬으면
Next
좋겠어.
time, do it out of earshot.
난 보기보다 상처를 잘 받거든.
I'm more fragile than I look, you see.
다들 이만 하차하지. 이번엔
Right
부디
time to get up and act.
황금가지를 든 채로 만나게
I
되면
sure hope you
좋겠군.
come back with the golden bow in your hands this time. Last time was it the golden apple?
이번에도 실패하면
Is that what
어떻게
it
할
was
건데?
last time? Oh no, somebody took it from us. There was like a competing group, right? And if we bugger it twice,
혹시 모르지. 카론이
knows?
갑자기 개폐 버튼을
Caron might
잊어버려서
suddenly forget what button to
문이
press
안
to
열리게
open the door for you.
된다던가.
버튼 빨간색. 맛없는 색이야.
Yeah, that's right. It was Gregor's mother. Button. Red. Yucky color.
이거 순 미친놈.
You're one daft bloke.
네, 뭐
What? 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 What is this supposed to mean? Weak gun?
네모가
What?
뭔데?
That means?
내리자 머저리들 이란 뜻이다.
Shorthand for useless idiotic travelers, go and abscond now. Radcliffe glared at Ryoshu, insults welling up in his throat, only to then expel a loud sigh. He resigned uncharacteristically as he came to the realization that killing her wouldn't solve anything. Ryoshu is very cool. I forget, is this the one who died last chapter? Do you guys want to see the characters I have? Wait a minute. Okay, I just have regular him. Huh? How are these different? Oh, I guess they are different. That's right. Sorry, there's so much going on here. Because I think I did do that, like, free summon. Oh, I do have a couple Ryoshus already. Lobotomy Corp Remnant? Okay. Oh. Sorry, I got one of these. Wish I could see the... I want to... No. Darn it. I want to see, like, the full art, you know? Oh, there it is. Alright, I'll try to play a little bit, but... Yeah. I have a couple of these. But like, I might let it be up to the computer for a little bit, just because, I don't know. It doesn't seem super necessary for me to do it myself. This is the one I just rolled. Wait, I'm trying to think. Did I roll another one? Oh, I got an Otis. That's what it was. Oh, looks pretty cool. Wait a minute. Alright, give me a second here to think of a team, because it's been so long that I'm trying to, you know, deal with these things. Hold on a second. 3 of 2. 6 of 5. Oh, who do I have selected? Hold on a second. Let me unselect some people. What if
전
I
준비되었어요.
randomly
계약이 또 어그러졌나 보지?
5, 3,
검은 갈아뒀다.
Oh, I can take 5 with me this time? Oh, even better. Okay. Yeah, they're all very, very different.
모두에게 평등하게.
But it's like, I don't play enough to really have any memory of them.
각 정리요원은 위치로. 각 정리요원은 위치로. 곧 열차 정리가 시작된다.
기다리고 있었죠.
Wait, who was that? Somebody with red, maybe?
앞장서시오.
기다리고 있었죠.
Did they... her or
각
her?
정리요원은 위치로.
No, we'll take her.
기다리고
Okay.
있었죠.
Oh, sure. We'll do that.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
So there's always like so much
계획을
going on.
설명드리죠.
Oh, she's so pretty. I like her. Allow me to give you the rundown of the plan.
황금가지에 도달하기 위해서 최우선이 되어야 할 건
Our primary objective
전원
is to
카지노
infiltrate the
무사
casino
잠입입니다.
unsuspected. Oh, it is a really casino. It'll be critical for the successful recovery of the golden bow.
저희가 알아낸 정보에 의하면 입구는 총 3개가
Is it
존재해요.
actually pronounced bow or is it bow? Well, it's also like I'm playing on PC, so a lot of this is kind of like, I think it just feels very different than when you're playing with your thumbs. Like things like holding or click and hold makes more sense on a phone or on a tablet. According to the information we've gathered, the casino has 3 entrances. Bows? No, it's not. No way. I think it's bow. Bowo. Google says it's bow. Well, I'm sure the UI has also gotten more complicated with time too.
일반
3
손님들이
entrances.
출입하는
Okay.
문과
One for
VIP
ordinary
객만이 이용
visitors,
가능한 전용 통로.
one reserved for VIPs,
마지막으로는
lastly the back
직원들이
door
이용하는
used for
뒷문.
employees.
저희는 각 입구에 한 조씩,
We'll split into 3
네
groups
명은
of 4
카지노
sinners
딜러,
to cover each
4명은
entrance.
일반 손님,
4 of us will
4명은
disguise
VIP
as
손님으로
croupiers,
위장한 후
4
흩어져서
will pose
출입을 할
as guests,
겁니다.
and 4 will play the role of VIPs.
확실히 집단으로 다닐수록 눈에 띄지.
Working in smaller groups will certainly draw less attention.
무리 짓는 것보단
I do kind of like
흩어지는 것이
Yi Sang so
적당하오.
far. I think I just like that archetype of kind of cooler character, especially like cooler guy. It's wiser to divide rather than unite.
누가 어떤 역할을 맡을지는 나눠드린
Open
봉투를
the
열어서
envelopes I gave
확인하세요.
out to confirm the role you've been assigned.
그리고 이번 작전에서마저도 황금가지 탈환에 실패할 경우
I forget, what are the IDs? Is that like for the summon cards or whatever? Those little personality things? Yeah, the sinner cards. Okay. Because each Canto seems to focus on a sinner, right? So I assume they get updated after each Canto? Is that it? Or do you mean like the things that you can gacha for? I think those are the ID cards, right? Oh, so much already.
앞으로의 계획에 큰 차질이 생길 거라는
They stress that the
윗선의
company's
우려가
future plans
있었어요.
hinge on whether we can retrieve the golden bow through this operation.
그래서 이번엔
Therefore,
합동 작전으로
we will
갑니다.
collaborate on a joint operation. I mean, there's a lot going on, but at this point it's like I might as well just play it and try and hit the buttons until things happen.
보다 전문적이고 노련한 이들로
Our partner
이루어진
is a special force
림버스 컴퍼니
unit
특수부대.
consisting of professionals and veterans.
지금은 LCC 클리어
I
부서라고
believe they are
불리던가요?
monikered the LCC, short for
잠입
Limbus
작전에서만큼은
Company Clearance
저희보다
Department.
우수하다고 말할 수 있을 겁니다.
Rest assured that they are our betters, at least in espionage operations.
이미 이 정도로도 충분히 많다고 생각하는데요.
I thought 12 people was already a crowd. I kind of agree. 12 is a lot.
숫자가 중요한 게 아니라는 사실을 드디어 깨달았나 봐.
Guess someone finally realized that more isn't always merrier.
우와, 다른 부서를 보는 건 처음이네요.
Wowzer.
어디 계시나요?
I haven't met staff from other teams before. Just where could they be? That's the name of the game. We're seeing a lot of title drops today, aren't we? Huang Lu looked around, expecting Faust to bring them forward for introduction any second. Oh yeah, also I put it in my stream title, but I streamed earlier tonight and I was having some problems with stream randomly dropping and having like restarting it a bunch. Or just like randomly disconnecting and starting up a new, like, it, you know, when it automatically starts up a new Twitch stream and lasts like a minute and then starts a new one. So hopefully it doesn't like drop too much, and if it does, I might just, you know, wait a minute or so and let it pass. But we'll see. We'll jinx it. We already evicted the person in chat who was likely jinxing everything. Yeah, it looks fine so far. No, it was like very much just like plain disconnecting completely. It would just drop randomly. I don't know why.
전당포로 갑니다.
I'm just cursed, I guess. Actually, I don't have it so bad compared to a lot of others. It's just if I do have like a weird day where it messes up like that, it'll happen a couple of times. But that was technically yesterday because it is 3 a.m. We'll be heading to a pawn shop. I mean, never mind. Forget what time it is.
요새도 그런 가게들이
Don't
있나?
judge me. Pawning still a thing these days?
이곳은 전당포의 거리라고도 불릴 만큼
We're in the so-called
대부분의 가게가
pawnbrokers avenue.
전당포를 겸하고 있어요.
Most businesses double as pawn shops here.
저 가게가 합류 지점이에요.
That place is our
들어가죠.
rendezvous. Let's head inside. I have been through Vegas once. I never went there like to go there, just passed through. Alright, God. I might try to play a little bit like manually, you know? Oh, just so I can like refresh my brain. Because I think for boss fights maybe it's better to do manually. I don't know, what do you think? For boss fights? Is it better to do the battles manually or on battle?
잘 갈렸고 완전한 침묵.
Ugh. Oh man, I already forget. Like, you can actually choose people and all this. Oh, okay. I mean, I probably will do it for auto in a little bit, but I just want to kind of like do a couple, or I try to remember what my
임무중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
Oh, do I not force people? Okay. Oh, I guess I don't. Ugh.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌고.
Yeah, if I make it like the Canto 3 and stuff like that, I don't know, maybe I'll look up like recommendations for teams and stuff, because like I don't have, like, I'm not sure if I'm into it enough to want to like come up with it myself, you know?
집행 중 제3자의 끼어들기도 금지야.
Ugh. I do like just the color matching. That's very easy on my brain, at least.
조심하랬지?
Win rate button, readjusted
방해꾼
tab.
하나가 사라졌군.
That is true. But I'm now remembering how many buttons there were. Like, I know these guys should be easy. That's why I'm trying to kind of like get my memory back.
그 너무 우르르 들어오는 거 아니요? 가뜩이나 좁아 터진 가게구만.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I missed your comment. 12? Yeah, 3 is a crowd, right? 12 is a company. A Limbus company. You're right. You're so right. Whoa, too many visitors at once. The shop is cramped as is.
트럼프로 볼 거요? 아니면 마작점으로 볼 거요?
I'll prefer your luck from trumps or mahjong. Oh, you know me. I'm about mahjong. As we entered the shop, we were met with a gruff greeting of an old pawnbroker. I have slowed down on my mahjong playing, but I still am playing a little bit.
저게 뭐라는 거냐?
What's that blighter on about?
저만 제2사 안내 책자 읽어온 거예요?
베르길리우스 씨가 떠나기 전에 한 번씩 읽어보라고 했잖아요.
Am I the only one here who read up on Nest J? Virgilius gave us a pamphlet to peruse before we left.
뭐 표지 정도는 봤던 것 같기도 하고.
Well, I think I remember glancing at the cover.
이곳에서는 그날 하루의 운에 따라서 받을 수 있는 지불금도 달라져요.
Here, you'll get loaned different amounts depending on your fortune for the day.
대복이면 값을 더 치러주겠지만
If you draw a
흉에
great boon,
가까워질수록
you get extra
본전도
cash.
못 건지게 되는 거죠.
While misfortune means less than what the pawn is worth.
아, 그러고 보니 우리 집은 아이의 점을 보는
Rich
사람들을
boy.
정식으로 고용하기도 했어요.
That reminds me, our family had hired dedicated fortune tellers. Ooh, speaking of fortune tellers, want me to draw a tarot card? I can do it on my phone. But I'll draw one for me. I'll draw my daily tarot card for me. I got the moon reversed. I feel like I get a lot of major arcana cards. The moon reversed. When dreams and fantasies come out to play, it becomes difficult to separate reality from illusion. Confusion reigns supreme here. There's little understanding of what you can take for as true. I don't know. I don't think that's really applicable to me at this time today. But yeah, that's kind of how I felt about Mahjong. I was like, I don't get it. So I kind of made it my goal to understand it better.
집을 나오기 직전에 봤던 점에 대복을 뽑았는데
I get more
이렇게 다 같이
satisfaction
만날
out of
운명을 암시한
winning
거였나
hands
봐요.
in Mahjong than I do for something like poker. Poker just doesn't give me the same kind of satisfaction. And I can't really remember very many other card games. They drew a greater boon for me in the divination they performed before I left. Must have been a sign that I would join all of you wonderful people on our journey.
와, 유복한 집에서 신선 노름이나 해왔던 게 당신의 운명이라니. 저도 다음에는 그런 운명으로 태어나길 기도해야겠네요.
Wow, really, so indulging in lofty leisures on your grand estate was your fated life. Maybe I should pray that I'm born that rich if there's a next time.
난 사양이야. 저런 놈들이
I'm good.
알고 보면 더
Well-off
더럽게
folks
노는
like that
법이거든.
tend to play dirty. I mean, blackjack's pretty fun too. It's very simple, very fast.
그럴 수도 있겠네요. 저도 어렸을 때부터 제 동생하고는 같이 놀기 싫었던 것 같아요. 맨날 반칙을 쓰면서 심술을 부렸거든요.
You might be right. Didn't like to get along with my younger sibling in childhood. Always trying to cheat and grouch if things didn't go as desired.
아니 내가 말한 건 그런 뜻이 아니고.
That's not what I was getting at.
다들 점 볼 거야 말 거야.
Hey, you guys want your fortune or not?
그런데 시방 저당 잡을 걸 가지고 있긴
Forget
한
about
거야.
that. Do you people have anything to
다들
pawn?
행색이.
I'm not seeing any wealth on you. Do we have anything to pawn?
저 시계머리는
Oh,
값이
my
되긴
head?
하겠군.
Clockhead might be worth a good sum.
얼마로 예상하는데 영감?
How much do you think they sell for, old pal? Rhodia, I'm not for sale.
연락 받으셨을지 모르겠지만
As you were
저희는
likely
림버스 컴퍼니 소속으로
as you were likely contacted in advance, we are from Limbus Company and fortunately neither the sinners nor the pawnbroker were paying any attention to Faust's words.
아, 이 손수건은 집 나올 때 가져왔던 건데요.
Now, do you know which character the new Canto is going to be about? I didn't watch the trailer. I only saw like a very small snippet of it. I did bring this handkerchief with me when I left home.
오, 비단의 용자수를 놓았군.
Ooh, next one's
하늘땅이
Don Quixote.
꼼꼼한 게 이 정도면
Little shorty.
700만 안?
Oh, dragon embroidered on silk. That's some meticulous needlework, which might net 7 million on?
그깟 천조각이 그렇게 비싸다고? 눈이
Only piece of
썩어버린 거
cloth
아니야
is worth
영감?
that much? Are your eyes rotted out, old geezer?
뭐? 이런 고급품을 못 알아봐.
What? You don't recognize his value?
그런
The value
고물
of his
만지나
quality?
끼고 있으니.
You're wearing a shabby ring like it's your treasure.
뭐라고 했냐? 야, 잠깐 비켜봐. 야!
아우 시끄러.
Cut it out.
단테. 얘네
Dante,
좀 조용히 시켜줘.
please shut them up.
걱정했잖아요, 파우스트.
Oh, so many. What? Don't worry, I got it. And I didn't ban any real viewers this time. Oh yeah, I feel like Twitch and YouTube have been having a lot of like ban issues recently.
보기로 한 시간은 4시였는데 15분이나 지나버려서 당신이
We
시계
were
보는
meant to
법을
meet each other at
까먹었을
4,
리는
but
없을
50 minutes had
테고요.
already passed.
그렇죠?
Surely you couldn't have forgotten how to read a clock, right? Don't worry, I am a clock.
네. 버스를 운전한 건 제가 아니니까요.
Certainly not. There was little I could do to alter the driver of the bus.
아하. 그래서 이런 시계 인간까지 데리고 다니는 거야? 알람 기능까진 없었나 보네.
Sometimes they just happen like back to back like crazy. So you're taking a clock person with you to help with the time? Suppose it didn't come with an alarm. The voice was soon followed by one that didn't even attempt to hide their disdain. Come on, that's a little harsh. Let's try to leave a better first impression. I know my voice won't be heard by anyone other than the sinners, but still can't help but get upset at rude remarks.
너야? 이번에 황금가지 탈환 작전
so was you.
말아먹은 애들.
You guys are the team that botched the golden bow retrieval last time.
도시에서 손꼽힌다는 천재가 속한 팀이라길래
Folks had higher
주위에서
expectations
기대가
for your team.
많았는데.
What with the smartest people in the city being on it?
어쩐지 파우스트 씨 표정이 계속 안 좋아 보이던데.
Hey man, just because we're the smartest people in the city doesn't mean we're all that smart. You know what I mean? No wonder Miss Faust wasn't looking very pleased.
제 표정은 항상 동일했어요.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she looks about as pleased as ever.
야, 넌 왜 가만히 있어?
What are you standing
얘도
around
나름
for?
두뇌파야.
Go on
무시하지
now, this fellow
말라고.
here is also the brainy sort. Don't brush him off. Heathcliff gave Yi-sang a sideways glance, but what he got in response was lukewarm.
그저 무의미한 자랑이기 때문이요.
I shall not, as that would be a hollow vaunt.
너 지하에서만 해도 말 많지 않았냐?
Hmm.
왜 갑자기 또 이상해진
You were a
거야?
lot more talkative down in that basement. Who are you and what did you do with Yi-sang?
본인은 본래부터 이상이었소.
I am and have always been whom I match in the mirror.
이...
Eh?
됐다.
첫 번째 임무는 애초에 실패를 염두에 둔 계획이었어요.
Our first mission was devised with failure in mind.
각자의 잠재력을 확인하는 시간이 필요했으니까.
We needed an opportunity to see what potential our sinners held.
그랬던 거였어?
Wait, it was?
처음부터 목표가 실패인 작전이라니.
A plan whose purpose is
작전이라고
to fail.
부르기도 못하군.
That could hardly qualify as a proposal.
베르길리우스님은 어디 갔죠?
By the way,
전
where is
그분
Virgilia?
얼굴이라도 뵐 수 있을까 싶어서
I agreed to assist in the
작전에
operations
합류하겠다고 한
mainly for a
건데요.
chance to get to see him.
그분도 쪽팔렸겠지.
He must have been embarrassed.
이런
Imagine
애들이랑 같이
accompanying people
다닌다고
like these.
생각해봐.
그 자식. 일부러
that why he
멀찌감치
dropped us
내려준
off?
거였나?
So far away
우리가
from this place?
쪽팔려서?
Because he was ashamed of us?
왜 비하 발언에는 반박을 아무도 안 하는 건데요?
Doesn't anyone have a thing to say about us being belittled?
그리고 자기소개라도 해야
Don't all
잘난
the
척이든
boasting and
허세든
bluffing not
의미
do much if
있어진다는
you
거
don't
몰라요?
introduce yourselves first?
이번에 합동 작전을 하게 될 분들이에요. 림버스 컴퍼니
Yeah, okay.
클리어 부서
LCC.
LCC에서 오셨습니다. 비포팀까지 붙여주시죠. 아, 전 쏘두고
The before
이
team of
사람은
clearance, please.
에피랍니다.
I'm Sod, and this here is Effie.
뭐 우리가 박수라도 쳐줘야 되는 거.
We supposed to clap or?
우와, 반가워요.
Wow, that's so wonderful. What is this music? Good half of the rest stared at the two with cold eyes. And the others wary until introductions were finished.
입회 완료. 계약에 따른 의무 이행 확인도 했고
Manager level
이제
increase.
할 건 다 했네.
I don't really remember the music very much in the first half. I forgot that there was so many silliness. Oh, interesting. I can kind of... Oh, there we go. I can zoom around. I want to do the fortune thing.
자, 이번 작전은요. 저희가 숟가락으로 떠먹여 줄 테니까 그냥
Now,
입을
for this
벌려서
mission, we'll
골고루
basically spoon
씹기만
feed
하면
you everything.
된답니다.
All you have to do is open wide and chew up your simple task.
여기 봉투에 든 문서들 확인하시고
Type the documents
거기에
in this
적혀
envelope
있는
and do
대로
exactly
그대로만
precisely
하면
as the
돼요.
papers say.
뭐야? 말로는 공조라면서 함께할 생각은 전혀
Not a
없고
lot joining together at all in
뒷공문이나
this
쫓아오라는
joint
소리고.
operation, is there? You're just telling us to follow from behind. It's getting a little funky.
자존심
Little
상하네.
jazzy.
이것들이 누구를 모지리로 알아?
This is insulting. Are they taking us for lovers or what?
관리자님, 이거 그대로 두고 봐.
Look, manager, we gotta put our foot down and do as they say, I guess? Huh?
얘네들이 준 문서요.
A document they
완벽해요.
gave us. They're flawless.
이것 봐요. 동선까지 전부 들어있어요. 이렇게 깔끔하고 체계적으로
Look at
쓰여 있는
this. The
문서는
routes drawn out and
정말
everything.
오랜만에
It's been
보는데요.
ages since I saw a plan this clear and meticulous.
확실해. 제대로 된 작전 계획을 써봤던 티가 나는군.
Surely, this is certainly indicative of their knowledge in writing up proper plans of operation.
물론 관리자님의
This
계획상에
isn't to say
비하면
that it holds a
발끝에도
candle to the
못
level
미치지.
of forethought you display, manager. Oh yeah, I forgot Otis. Otis was a little suck up, kind of. I mean, I love Otis, but sometimes she's a little too much of a suck up. The goal could be summarized as the following. Reach the top floor of the casino. Main reason behind organizing this plan was the first place prize for the table game to be held today. I guess because it's so early in the whole game story, I don't mind having one that's maybe a little bit funkier right now just to break up some tension. According to the papers, winning the competition held on the top floor of the casino is the only way to gain access to the Golden Bough. 4 syndicates that jointly bid on the casino will be playing in this game of chance. Oh darn it does look like poker. Ting Tang Gang?
이름이 조직의 성격까지 대변해주진 않아요. 얕은 편견일 뿐이죠.
Name doesn't necessarily reflect the nature of the organization. Just a shallow prejudice.
편견이라는 색깔 안경을 구태여 끼우는
It is
것은
unideal for one to choose
이상적이지
to see
않니요.
things through the tinted lens that is biased. Ugh. Right. I don't need viewers for cheap. I only hire unpaid viewers. Back to plan. We'll disguise as the boss of the Ting Tang Gang. Win that game of chance. What the? Oh, I also need to delete it sometimes. Sometimes it like deletes it automatically and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Ugh. Oh. on my OBS, sometimes it just doesn't delete the message. That's fine. Oh well. Leading up to the game, we'll use the items and clothing we can find in pawn shops disguised as our given roles. Enter the casino and wait for the team on the top floor to win the game. Yeah. Won't this entire thing fall apart if our player doesn't win?
혹시나 할 때를 대비해서 위조 신분증까지 준비해 놨답니다.
We've prepared fake
카지노에서
identification as
불시에
well.
신분 검사를 할 수도 있으니까.
좋아, 다 좋은데 꼭대기층의 갬블에서는 어떻게 이길 작전이야?
Yeah, very, very trustworthy link. I was literally born yesterday, so I will click it. How do we win once we're on the top floor?
우리 복장을 보면 감이 잡히지 않아?
What do you think our outfits are for?
카지노 딜러로 자연스럽게 섞이기 위해 몇 개월을 연습했지.
Oh. Is a croupier like the dealer?
알아서 좋은 패를 넘겨줄 거야.
We'll give you good luck.
눈만 멀쩡히 달려
Game is
있으면
in your bag.
이기는 건 걱정할 필요도
All you
없지.
need is a pair of functioning eyes. Oh no! He's making it painfully obvious he has no faith in us.
콩콩이파 두목으로는 어떻게 위장할 건데?
Are we gonna take the place of the Ting Tang Gang's boss?
카지노에서 제공되는 식사에 수면제를 섞을 거예요. 주방장이랑도 이미 얘기가
Sedatives. We're
끝났답니다.
gonna drug him.
수면제.
Wink. It was a gesture demonstrating that the two were ideal partners, able to tell each other's thoughts just from exchanging glances.
사장님, 진열 때 여기서부터 저기까지
Hi,
물건들
broker.
좀 보고
Are we
있을게요.
taking a look at the goods on showcase from here to there?
네? 아이고, 예, 그러면요. 찬찬히 둘러보세요.
Oh, please take your time.
그럼 다들 진열장에서 알맞은 물건을 가져가죠.
All right, we'll take what we need from the display.
우와, 이거 구푸샤 디자이너가 제작했던 브로치죠?
A Gupta designer brooch.
야, 이걸 알아보시는 분이 계실 줄이야. 저희
What discerning
전당포에
eyes you have,
배들
sir.
보입죠.
This view is the
10개밖에
mainstay
제작이
of
안
the shop's
돼서
catalog.
아마 부르는 게 값이.
Only 10 were ever made, so what's worth is positively.
저희 집 강아지가 산책할 때마다 끼고 다니는 목줄 장식이었어요.
Oh, my dog used to have one of
다시
these on
보니까
its collar when we
너무
took it out for
반갑네요.
walkies. So nice to see something that brings back pleasant memories. I used to say that to my dog. Walkie.
나는 이 소가죽으로 만든 장갑이 탐나는데.
I'm
이걸
down for
샀던
these
녀석은
cowhide
아마
gloves.
패션 센스가 남달랐을 것
Whoever had
같아.
it must have been a fashionista.
봉투에 적혀 있는 대로 가져가세요. 각자 맡은 역할이
Please
있답니다.
take items that suit what's written in the envelopes. You have roles to play.
이보시오. 내 봉투에는 청소부라고 써져 있는데 뭔가 착오가 있는 것
Pardon.
같지만?
The envelope I received says janitor? There must be an error of some sort.
좋아, 다 좋은데 돈은 어떻게
That's good and all,
지불할
but do you have the
작전?
money to pay for this?
격 떨어지게 예산 걱정을 왜 하는 거야?
Worrying about
이
spending?
블랙 카드로는
Who do you think we
못
are?
굽는
Some
게 없어.
low-rank hirelings? Maybe I'll turn the music down just a touch. One thing I can't afford using this black card. Actually, hold on, let me check one thing with audio with that. Okay, that's probably
단테, 어떻게 된 거야? 투표
단테,
고기는
what's this
예산 딸려서
about?
못 먹는다며.
You told me we can't have prime beef because we don't have a budget. I wouldn't have said that. I also would like some beef steak.
수준 이상의 성과를 보이는 부서에겐 회사에서 한도 없는
But
카드를
the
준다는
rumors are true that teams with notable
사실이군요.
performance are given company card with no spending limit. Loud voice came from outside.
어이 할배.
Oh.
오늘까지 자리세 내야 한다는 거 나만 아는 사실이었어?
Payment? Someone who clearly belongs to a vicious syndicate entered the pawn shop. I like that. Janitor of justice.
한 번만 봐주십시오. 다음에는 꼭 납부하겠습니다.
You know, justice also applies at the small level, like littering. That needs to be punished. Please give me one more chance. I swear I'll have the money ready.
한 번?
Huh? One more? Can't you do basic math? It's the same thing
지난번에도
last
똑같이
time.
말했잖아. 내가 놓친 내 숫자
Boss
공부
won't like
도와주느라
me wasting
형님한테
precious
깨줘야겠어.
time reteaching you kindergarten, you hear?
저같이 힘없고 몸도 성치 않은 노인 내한테 뽑아먹을 게 무엇이 있다고.
I'm just a frail, old, doddering man. There's really nothing you'll get out of shaking me down. Stating with an overtly loud voice. Alright, you want us to take care of him, little guy?
이제는 큰 소리를 치네. 화내봐, 화내. 그래야 나도
Go on
죄책감이란 게
then, get
줄어들 것
mad. I won't
같으니까.
feel guilty that way. Alright.
거기 뭘 봐?
We didn't select our team for this one, so I guess we're not gonna fight him right now. What are you looking at? You think I'm playing?
와, 진짜 전형적인 대사라서 대꾸하고 싶지가
Gee, so
않았어요.
stereotypical. Didn't
좀
even
더
get the urge
창의적인
to
시비를 걸
reply.
순 없는 걸까요?
Can't people be more creative throwing their taunts?
저희가 도와줘야 하는 거.
Shouldn't we help out or something? Unlike Ishmael, who scoffed at the goons, Sinclair anxiously glanced over.
어쩔 수 없답니다. 뒷골목은 뒷골목 나름대로의 규율이
We have
존재하고
no choice.
그것들이
Back streets have their
얼기설기
own
엮여서
rules of order.
돌아가는 구조니까요.
We aren't the ones to disturb that complex web of their society.
우리 같은 외지인들이 어설프게 개입을 하면
Outsiders like
눈에
us
남길 뿐이에요.
will only cause a bigger scene if we try to step in. Alright.
돈이
If you ain't got the
없으면
money, why don't you pay your
그거를
dues
내놓으면
in that
되잖아.
instead?
몇 번이나
그것만은 안 됩니다. 제발.
Anything but that. Is it really okay to leave them be? What do you guys think? Should we leave? Do we have a choice? I don't think we have a choice.
영폭이 그러시면
I kind of feel
제가
like
나설까요, 관리자님?
we could have just stepped in. Shall I settle the dispute for them so it does not bother you, manager?
그런데 그거라는 게 뭐지?
What is that? What's he mean by that anyway?
이곳엔 돈보다 더 가치 있는
Currency
재화가
more
존재해요.
valuable than money exists in this district. Moshkashte. His body?
제2사의 특이점은
Well known that
무엇이든
J-Corp
잠글 수 있는
Singularity is
강력한 보안
powerful
기술이죠.
security technology capable of blocking anything.
하지만 그런 보안 기술이 생겨난 데에는 제2사
What
뒷골목에
is less known,
오래된
however, is the
문화와
extensive
역사를
cultural
바탕으로
and
하고 있어요.
historic background of the backstreets of Neste that lead to the Singularity's creation.
역사?
Huh?
너 지금 그걸
History.
여기서 설명하겠다는 말이야? 나 입사 좀
I wasn't told about
있는 줄
any
몰랐다고.
mandatory education. In spite of the opposition, Faust went on with her explanation.
이곳에선 사람들의 소망력을 추출해낼 수 있는
Technology
기술이
exists to
사용되고
extract
있어요.
wish power from people,
특이점으로 승인되기에는
though it's not widely known
보편성이
outside the
다소
district.
떨어져서
Since it
대중적으로
didn't
알려지지
quite have the
않았지만
generality to be recognized as a singularity,
일종의 운을 사고 파는 거예요.
locked
카페처럼
into a commodity,
이
어.
소망력을 무력으로 추출당하지 않기 위해
brought forth the need
어느덧
for a way to stop
이를
others
방어하는
from
보안
forcibly
기술까지
extracting this wish
생겨나는
power,
그게
leading to the
지금의
creation of a
특이점으로
security
이어진
technology.
야, 파우스트. 이놈들한테 눈높이 교육시키느라
Wow,
고생이
Faust,
많겠다.
these guys are super dumb.
염두에 두고 있었던 일이라 괜찮아요.
It's fine.
그 말투 무진장 거슬리는데.
I don't like the way you say that.
자, 그럼 우린 진열대에 있는 적당한
Alright,
물건들을
let's
각자 집은
get this
다음에
guys.
여기
Let's go,
우린
Phantom
일개
Thieves.
회사원이지 정의를 위해 나서는 히어로가 아니잖아요.
We're salaried workers, not heroes fighting for justice. Wait, not that word. Bad feeling rushing to my head prompted me to count the sinners I could see. That does not align with a certain someone's beliefs. And it's One that would severely provoke her principles. Here we go, janitor time. Ishmael seemed to have noticed what I meant and hurriedly looked around.
남의 귀중품을 함부로 약탈하려 하다니. 필시
How
악인의
darest thou
행동이라고밖에
try
볼
to
수
pilfer the
없다.
valuables of others? This behavior can only be seen as wholehearted villainy. Oh, the donkey. A moment too late. Donkey had already sprinted forward and was swinging her lance at the ting-tanger, who gripped the pawnbroker by the collar. Don't! Not completely unaware, the goon was hit right on the head with the blunt side of her lance. Knocked out on the floor in a frisky swing, the fainted goon became the center of attention for all of us inside the pawn shop for a solid minute. Oh.
참고로 수감자들을 통제하는
Keeping
역할은
the sinners in check
제게
is not
주어진
part of my
업무에
job
포함되지
description.
않았어요.
That would be the
이쪽분의
job
역할이죠.
of this person here. Whoa. Don't give me that look. Nothing of my abilities to keep her under control. Kinda sounded like metal on metal. Gunk. I couldn't stop myself from defending my position. Oh well. Not like my defense would have made them look any less baffled towards me if they could hear it. This is one of those things where, like, it's good for him in the moment, but it also kind of sucks because they're just gonna send more goons after him. The pawnbroker was the only one chuffed by this turn of events.
아이고 그놈 꼴 좋네요.
Great work, ma'am. Serves the
살짝 더
hooligan
세게
right.
내리쳤어도 좋았을 법했습니다.
But I'll say you could have whopped him a tad harder, maybe.
베르길리우스가 악인을 처단하는 건 상관없지만
Virgilius advised me that while I'm free to deliver justice unto villains,
라고 해서 말이요.
I must do so without
힘조절을
unduly
했다네.
involving irrelevance in our mission. Thus, I showed moderation. I don't know if that's what he meant. Her proud expression never looked so provoking. So you remembered his words and still leapt forward?
신념을 지켜야 하기에 어쩔 수 없었네.
It was a necessary action to stay true to my creed. Please understand my virtuous violence.
그런데 이놈 설마 죽은 건 아니겠지요?
Not to kill the mood, but that ruffian isn't actually dead, right?
영감, 방금 전까지는 아쉬워하지 않았어?
I thought you wanted her to really bonk him.
그건 그렇지만 이러다 유로지비가
I did,
나서면
but
여러모로
things would get fairly
복잡해지지
complicated
않습니까?
if the Eurodivier showed up.
유로집이? 걔네가 왜 여기에? 아니,
Eurodivi?
그보다
What
걔네
are they
걱정을
doing
왜
here?
하는 거야?
No, forget that. Why are you worrying about them?
아이고 소식도 듣는구만요.
Not up to date with
벌써
the
몇
news, are
개월
you, ma'am?
전부터 이 근처에서
I've been
깽판을 치고
causing trouble here
있는데
for months.
그들도 악당인가?
Are they villains as well?
아유 저희한테는 악당이죠. 뭐라 그랬더라? 돈을
Oh, they're
꽁치고 있는
villains to us humble
장사치들을
merchants
조져서
for sure.
힘든 사람에게 나눠야 한댔나?
They were going on about
뭐에 분배라 하던데.
what was it? Roughing up greedy peddlers, keeping money to themselves, giving it to those who need it, distributing something like that. They're Robin Hooding, basically.
부의 재분배.
Oh, we haven't heard from him today. Redistribution of wealth.
아 맞아요 그거. 아유.
That's it. These scoundrels
우리들이
are
무슨
robbing us
돈이
poor
있다고
saps.
심지어
what
자기들이
little
와서
wealth we
그러는
have.
것도 아니에요.
Don't even do the
매번
dirty
이
work
지역 깡패들을
themselves.
시켜서 그러고 다니다니까요. 하여간 지들이 옳은
Anywho,
일
life has
한답시고
been
기세
hard for us
등등하게
because of
다녀서
those
힘들어요.
self-righteous bunches.
처음에는 뭘 찾으려고 하는 것
Looked like they
같았는데
were here to find something at first, but now all they do is squeeze money out of us.
근데 말이야, 우리 피해야 하지 않을까?
Oh,
콩콩이
I
파들이
just realized,
들이닥칠지도
should we
모르는데.
take our leave now? More toughies from the Ting Tang gang might come this way. Stuff. And like Radia deliberately cut off the pawnbroker in a hurry. Maybe she knows them. Gang member Don Quixote had knocked out again to flinch as though he could get up soon.
골치 아프게 쓸데없이 일만 벌려서는.
What a hassle.
아니 봐. 머핀과 소보를 했나? 이거 너무 표정 구기지 말라고. 널려 있는 게 전당포잖아. 얼마든지 대체를.
Muffin and Sable. Don't be so tart now. Plenty of pawn shops around here, right? We can always find a different.
에피랑 소드예요. 사람 이름을
에피 and
맛있게
소드.
만들어 주시지는 않았으면 좋겠어요.
Please don't mistake our names for confection.
그리고 널려 있는 게 전당포라는 뜻은 다시 말해
And your statement that there are plenty of pawn shops in the vicinity won't mean much.
이 소동을 눈치챈 모든
When
전당포가
said pawn shops
곧 문을
noticed
닫을 거라는
the trouble
소리랍니다.
happening here in club. Donkey!
바보들한테 일일이 설명하기도 이제 지친다.
Getting tired of
얼른
lecturing
나가자.
these idiots on every little thing. We should just leave. Right as I tried to leave, someone wearing similar thuggish clothes to the one we just knocked out, with a face just as rough, stormed into the shop.
어이 영감, 우리 막내 보지 못해.
Hey, you seen
되시라. 이게 다 무슨 일이냐?
Slimmy? What's going on? I don't know. He had a fainting spell. Crazy. However, the goon came back to his senses. Oh, it's a miracle. He's awake.
어서 말해. 내가 아주 사지를 찢어줄란게.
Who did this? Tell me now. That fiend's gonna regret the day they grew stems.
저기
Over the
빨간 시계
red
대가리.
time puss. What the heck is that supposed to mean? And I didn't do it. What the heck? I'm getting framed. What? It's not me, guys. You gotta believe me. I'm innocent.
또 파심에 덧붙이지만 저는 전혀 모르는 일입니다.
Just so you don't get the wrong idea, I have nothing to do with it.
수건을 가지고 가려던 참이었습죠.
참 노인네가 진짜.
기대도 안 했지만 줏대라고는 바람에 흔들리는
All right,
갈대만도
let's rock
못하네요.
their socks.
야, 여기 작것들.
Frijolitos over there,
스톱.
freezing your
동작
tracks.
그만.
You just had a fainting spell. It happens to people sometimes. Why are we running? We can take 2 people down. It's fine.
뭘 도망쳐?
Yeah, I'm with
귀찮은데
Ryoshu.
그냥 다 죽이자.
This isn't really an issue for us. No need to run. Let's just kill him.
왜? 아주 콩콩이 팔을 뿌리째
You gonna wipe out the whole
뽑아내자고 하지?
syndicate? She probably could. Look at her.
그것도 나쁘지 않겠어.
Doesn't sound too bad.
악의 무리는 단숨에 뿌리를 뽑아야 정의가 바로 서는 법.
That's right. We're starting a new mission now. Forget the casino stuff. We're taking out the syndicate.
저기.
Although she also
너희
looks like
중엔
she would be in a
정신이 똑바로
gang.
박혀 있는 직원이 정말 없는 거야?
Is there seriously no one on your team who's in their right mind? Ishmael looked insulted by the remark and seemed to be thinking of a counter-argument. Alright. Let's get out of here. Why the heck are we running? I forget, do we have any reason not to kill people? Is there really any, like, significant reason in this world to spare people?
Scum.
I guess, but like in some situations I feel like it would delay the problem enough for us to like finish our mission and get on the bus, you know? Like by the time they solve the murder, like we'll be gone. At least that's my understanding.
예리한 검으로 하는 예술이 보고 싶었나?
Got like 3 different cups here. And I keep having to try to remember which one's water. Yummy.
새끼들아, 거기다가 안 멈추냐?
Hey, stop.
너희 작것들이 우리
Think
가족을
you
건들고
think you can get
무사히
away with
넘어갈
messing
것
with our
같냐?
family? Tiny fave?
저런 집단들은 왜 꼭 서로를 가족이라고 부르죠? 없던 유대감을 쥐어짜내야 하니까?
What's with the British syndicates and their pretend families? that the only thing you can think of to bond with each other? Oh, I guess that's a good point. They are like an actual company, so they don't want to be like associated with that, maybe. Because they have like other parts of the company that probably wouldn't like that. That makes more sense.
우리 소중한 막내 동생 이마에 혹이 생겨버렸잖아.
Look at the bump he made on my little bro's head.
맙소사.
Ugh,
이런 건 계획에 없었는데.
this was not part of the plan. Effie clutches his forehead. Thought about goading him to keep some headache pills at hand, if this was enough to cause him pain, but I refrained. My lack of a head would have made the message far less impactful. He also can't hear you.
어이 너희들, 이제까지 우리들을
You
쓸모없는
two.
버러지처럼
You
취급했었지?
thought we were worthless scum until now, didn't you?
폐기물들을 모아놓은 하수장이라고
I know
생각했잖아.
you've been seeing our group as sewage full of waste.
아무도 그렇게까지 말하진 않았어, 오티스.
I don't think anybody spoke about us that harshly, Otis.
하지만 왜 우리 부서가 황금가지를 탈환하는 막중한
Have you
임무에
not wondered why
놓였는지
we've been charged with this
이유가
momentous
궁금하지
mission
않았나?
of claiming the golden bough despite that?
뭔데요?
Why is that? Even Effie seemed to be taken aback.
비록 다른 자들이 오수 속에 절여진
Although
폐기물이라는 건
I won't
동감한다만
disagree that the others are rubbish, drenched in foul water.
글쎄, 그렇게 생각하는 건 당신뿐이라니까.
Seriously, you're the one who said that.
오티스 씨는
Oh,
항상 저희를
that's what Miss
그런
Otis has been
시선으로
thinking about me this
바라보셨던
whole time.
나는 무전무패의 역사를 가지고 있고
I've remained
관리자님은
undefeated, and
불사에
our
가까운
manager is
치유를 할 수 있는
incapable.
소생 능력을
Or,
지니고
our
있으시지.
manager is capable of resuscitating us, making us practically incapable of death.
사실 둘만 있어도 충분해.
In fact, just the two of
베르길리우스
us
그
should be
작자는
sufficient.
나와는 생각이 다른
Though the
모양이지.
weasel Virgilius seems to disagree.
어쨌든 아무리 무수한 전투를 치러도 폐기물들은
Point
폐기되지 않는다.
These detritus
폐기물인 채로
won't be scrapped even
그대로
after
부활할
countless
뿐이다.
battles. They'll come back as the exact same pile of trash they were before death. Ow. Poor Gregor.
멋지다는 듯이 말하긴 했지만
It's a very
결국
inspiring
쓰레기
way
취급하는
of reaffirming
것뿐이었네요.
that we're living, breathing garbage to you.
뭐 저리 돼.
Moron.
적군들이 몰려오는군. 준비되셨습니까?
Are you prepared, manager? Sure. I think it's like very interesting how she acts when she's not just, you know, sucking up to us. I say sucking up, but she might be very sincere. I don't know. Oh. Sorry, I need to take a little bit of time to like click on some stuff. I was like, I can't remember like how everything works. Your favorite character ever? Which one's your favorite character ever? Beating King Tanger. So true.
싸우자는 건 아니지?
Alright, whatever.
거치적거리지만 마.
Oh wait. Oh. Sorry, I'm just playing around with this a little bit. Wait, alright, what does this do? Huh?
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
죽음으로 참여하라.
Personally, I like most beans, but I'm not a very big fan of natto. No thank you.
완전히 꽤잘 갈렸고.
Finish taking down a foe. Let's keep this up. You would like natto, wouldn't you? Stinky. It's fine. If I have natto, you'll just have to eat it for me. That's the deal. You can get double portions, and you can just give me something else that you don't like.
지금이라도 말 들어.
I don't know. What kind of food do you not like? What are you willing to trade? Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't seem to have a lot of complaints about food. Celery. Boiled egg. You know, it's funny. I'm not usually like a huge fan of eggs, but lately I kind of like just the whites of boiled eggs. And I don't mind the taste of celery. I just don't really care for the texture as much. Like, it's fine. It's just not my favorite. You can just give me some extra carrots. How about that?
죽음으로 참여하라.
입회 완료. 계약에
job,
따른
team.
의무 이행 확인도 했고 이제 할 건 다 했네.
Clear within 10 turns.
예리한 검으로 하는 예술이 보고 싶었나?
Oh, but there's not very many baby carrots in Japan, but that's okay.
상대하기에도 우스운 수준이었어. 별거
Pathetic
아니었네.
foes.
콩콩이파는 이 거리 일대를
Ding
지배하고
dang
있던
gang.
집단이야. 한 번의 전투로 끝날 게 아닌.
Not gonna be the end of. Alright, let's take out a couple more.
대체 어디서 온
Who
놈들인데
sent you haricots to mess with us?
조직을 건드는 거야?
우리 제군들은 림버스
We're proud soldiers of the Limbus.
미쳤어?
Don't tell them that,
광고판이라도 걸
idiot.
셈이야?
또 온다. 관리자님, 지시를.
Alright, more fight.
거치적거리지만 마.
Good job, team.
침묵을 남겨드리죠.
끝.
Staggered, staggered, very good. Good.
거치적거리지만 마.
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군.
She looked very different in that like sprite with the eye patch.
지금은 두렵지 않아요. 두렵지만
죽음으로 참여하라.
Oh, wait, too. Okay.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
My butt's getting kind of sore. Haven't even been sitting here for that long.
지금은 두렵지 않아요. 부탁해요. 두렵진 않네요.
Stand. No, it's okay. Actually, if anything, this is like probably good that I'm sitting normally for once. Because I'm always like, part of the reason why I'm always like
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군.
shifting around is because I tend to sit on my feet when I'm in my chair. You give your butt a clench, like you clench your butt muscle, or like you give it a good like squeeze with your hand.
카지노에 들어가기도 전에 지쳐서 뒤지는 게 더 빠르겠어.
안심해요, 히스클리프. 관리자님이 있는 한 우리가
yeah,
지쳐서
with
죽을
your butt.
일은.
Honestly, I think I just need to stretch more. Well, sometimes I sit on a pillow, just because I like a lot of extra padding. You want to hear some? You want to hear some good cracks? Oh wait, I already did a crack farther away from my mic. Let's see if I can do a good one close to the mic. You probably heard that one at least. I don't think you could hear the other ones. I think it's too gated.
누가 그걸 몰라서 물어보냐?
Beep.
해결은 간단하다.
Ah, it's okay.
어떤 조직이더라도 그 대가리를
I used to do that a lot, like crack my knuckles very loudly. We gonna kill the leader?
여기서 유일하게 마음에 드는 소리를 하네.
I was gonna say, if we're supposed to be impersonating these guys. So it's gonna be a problem if they show up more and more.
짜증나니까 저 부수러 가자.
Or if they
대가리든 뭐든.
point out that we're not one of them.
자, 전진하세.
잠깐, 다들 돌아와. 파우스트, 너 계속 이런 애들이랑 같이
This is the
다녀야
crowd you're supposed to accompany, Faust?
삶은 늘 의문투성이죠.
Life is full of mysteries. She's so chill about us.
그렇기에 이상적이라고 할 수도
That perhaps is
있겠어.
what makes it an ideal reflection.
내 대가리 어디 있어?
Alright, where's your leader? Heathcliff grabbed a mook by the collar and shook it about violently. Looked as if anything still conscious had left already. The sea yard is gonna be at the car pagoda.
차탑? 차탑이 어디야?
what?
알아듣게 말해.
Sea yard?
이 근방의 폐차장을 말하는 걸 거야.
Probably the scrapyard nearby.
그런데 너희 진심으로
Are you actually
콩콩이
planning to take
보스까지
down the
처리할
gang's
생각이야?
boss?
그런다고 인사고과에 반영되거나 하진 않아.
It
알고
won't be
있어?
reflected in your employee performance review or anything, you know?
저자는 그런 것까지 염두에 두고 행동할 만큼 명민하진 못해요.
He's not too sharp.
계략 속셈 따위랑은 거리가 먼
He's
오물이지.
waif, bearing little
말도 안
relation
되는
to
일과는
schemes or
가깝지만.
plot. On the other hand, he flirts closely with nonsense.
아니야. 말이 되는 것 같기도 해요.
I do think it makes sense.
문제 없어, 에피. 우리는 항상 플랜 B까지 대비해
Nothing
놓잖아.
to worry about, Effie. We always keep a plan B, don't we? Sade spoke with a serene face. She looks pretty nervous to me. I could see her consciously trying to maintain calm from time to time, giving me reason to suspect that she's putting on a veil of kindness.
여러분이 위장을 하는 게 불가능하다면
If disguising as your given roles is out of the question,
다 같이 콩콩이파 조직원들로 위장해 버리는
you can
겁니다.
all get up as members of the Ting Tang gang instead.
단체로 들어가도 눈에
That
띄지
way
않을
you won't
거고
arouse much suspicion moving in a
순조롭게
large group,
꼭대기층까지 진입할 수 있을
and you'll be
테니까요.
able to reach the top floor without much trouble.
겸사겸사 콩콩이파에게서 소망력도 뺏어가죠.
And we could siphon some wish power from the Ting Tang gang. Okay. We've abandoned our mission entirely,
파우스트는 우수했어요.
which is very characteristic of our crew. This crew seems good. Or let me look at a different crew. I want to check out.
각 정리요원은 위치로. 곧 열차 정리가 시작된다. 검은 갈아뒀다. 알탄이예.
전 준비되었어요.
계약이 또 어그러졌나 보지?
내가 필요해?
Wait a minute. Huh? Am I crazy? Oh, no, this one I was looking at. I am crazy.
청소 시간이네요.
Oh, I don't remember. I haven't checked. Like I said, you know, I log in so infrequently. I don't know. I can maybe check at the end. But I don't know. Do I want to friend people? I don't even know what friending people does. Right? Like, is there any real advantage to it?
기다리고 있었죠. 이단에게 철의 단죄를. 오, 다들 와서 이것 좀 보게나.
Oh. I see. Kind of like Fate Grand Order. You get like a friend servant.
이게 다
What's all
뭐죠?
this?
차들이 마치 탑처럼 쌓여 있어.
Oh, they're heaped upon each other. As if the forward tower.
의무라군.
Somber. Oh. They are towers.
차들이
Or they're
왜
at least
이렇게
stacked like
잔뜩
that.
쌓여 있는 걸까요?
Yeah, why?
어떤 곳엔 편지가 쓰여 있어. 가족들이 보낸 것인가 본데.
Some have scripts upon their windshields. Must have been their family's writing. We'll see, we'll see.
보고 싶다고 쓰여 있네요.
I miss you.
이분들은
Owners are coming back
곧
soon for them,
돌아오는
right?
거겠죠?
그럴 리가.
Not a chance.
설사 카지노에서 돌아왔다 하더라도
Even
가족의
if they did
품으로
return
멀쩡히
to the
돌아갈 수
casino,
있는 상태는 아닐 텐데.
they wouldn't be in the right state to happily reunite with their loving families.
뭐 가이드 역할까지
I would play
보너스로
the auxiliary
해드리자면
role.
이 골목에 숨겨진 랜드마크랍니다.
I mean, I don't really feel like I have enough reference to know what's like good, you know, stat-wise. Like stat-wise, it's still kind of overwhelming to look at. So I guess for me, I just kind of look at like cool as well.
도박꾼들의 말로지.
I'm not really like a meta gamer.
이곳은 콩콩이파 세력이 중고차 사업으로 세력을 불리는 발돋움판이 된 곳이고요.
Served as a stepping stone. Like it kind of reminds me of
근로자,
when I first started
당신은
playing
이런 데
FGO
자주
and like
와봤다면서
borrowing somebody else's
뭔가
like
부연
high-level
설명해줄 건
servant.
없어?
You know,
왠지
you basically just use
흥미로운
that
이야기가
servant to
나올 것
clear
같은데.
the first couple missions. So, Rhodia, you've been to places like this pretty often, right? Got anything to add? Bet you could tell us some pretty interesting trivia.
아 몰라 기억 안 나. 난 과거는 다 잊고
I don't
앞만
remember
보며
a thing.
살아가기로 결심했어.
Decided to forget all about the past and focus on what's in front. Oh, 12 identities for borrow.
저런 방해꾼들만 없으면 결심대로 살아갈 수 있을 것 같은데
And I'd be
말이야.
able to keep to that self-promise if not for irritants like them.
나가들아! 이 근방이 우리 구역인 건 알고
They
걸음을
really hate
돌리는 거냐?
beans.
아니면 너네 차 팔러 온 거냐?
He's got the Naruto seal on his belly. He's got a little Kurama inside him.
아니요. 우리는 버스 타고 다녀.
He mounted an omnibus.
장기는 우리 파 담당이 아닌데.
Eh? They don't deal in organs though. This is like idiot to idiot communication. Well, I guess a pair of eyes with pupils are especially colored as yours might sell.
역시 제대로 찾아왔나 보군. 자네의 대장을 찾으러 왔어.
We've come to the right place. We're here for your leader.
대체 어디서 온 건데 그렇게 당당하냐?
Alright.
우린 림버.
Every time. We work for
어디서 온 거냐니까? 왜 말?
yeah, Limbus company. Alright, fight. Fight too. Whoop. Alright, go. I kind of ended up playing this on a whim. I don't know how long I'll play tonight. I want to get a little bit farther in the story at least.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
세력 무력 확인.
Nice, nice. Just making sure my team
충전 기능 점검.
is winning.
단숨에 점검. 승객 무력 확인.
죽음으로 참여하라.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
제압 완료. 승객 복원 준비. 제압 완료. 승객 복원 준비.
Good night. Thanks for stopping by.
처리할 시간이야.
Who knows? Maybe I'll only be able to last another half an hour or so. I should probably try to sleep at some point tonight.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
Just kind of felt like this was the right mood. And I finally got it all updated and everything.
충전 기능 점검.
결국은
단숨에 정리.
이렇게 떨어지죠.
승객 무력 확인. 제압 완료. 승객 복원
Oh
준비.
yeah, there was something I was supposed to talk about
제압
earlier,
완료.
but I can't remember what it was.
승객
now.
복원 준비.
Now I'm getting sleepy again.
정리가 예상보다 일찍 끝났군. 보고서는 내가 작성해 둘 테니
Okay.
다음 정리 전에 휴식을 취하도록.
Big Eep. That's right.
버틀러 차원 가방 준비 완료했습니다.
야, 무슨 일이냐?
Oh, that's the boss.
형님, 소속도 안 밝힌
Already.
놈들이 난데없이 들이닥치지
Already
뭡니까?
boss time.
누가 보낸 거냐? 차림을 보니까 하바대로 파나 정육점파
Those
녀석들은 아니고
habaneros. Or the butchers.
지금이라도 싹싹 빌고 물러가면 사진
I'll
멀쩡하게는
give you a chance to
보내주마.
grovel for forgiveness. Hold on a second. That reminds me of something. Hold on. Oh, no. What I was thinking of was the Three Caballeros. Like a Disney Latin American movie with like Donald Duck. I was like, what was it called again? Habaneros? No. Caballeros.
그대가 입고 있는 옷을 순순하게 벗어주면 물러가겠소만.
We'd gladly part if you were to take off your clothing for us.
아이 그렇게
Hey,
말하니까
that makes
좀
it sound kind of freaky.
이상해지는데.
형님, 그 소문으로 떠돌던
Boss, I think they might be
이상한 걸 한다는
odd
그런 집단인 것
pods people have
같습니다.
been talking about, you know, rumored to bedangle with people's odors? What?
에이, 역겨운 새끼들.
Ugh, disgusting.
인생 그렇게 살지 말아라.
Let me tell you, that's no way to live. He's looking at us with genuine disgust. Oh, come on. I have not wanted to win a fight as desperately as I do now. This boss hates Fujoshi. So we gotta kick his ass.
조심하랬지?
Oh yeah, that was what I was thinking of earlier. Whenever I was hearing Virgilius's raspy voice, and I was like, I thought about trying to do an even deeper, raspier voice, but I was like, I better not push it.
죽음으로 참여하라.
But like lately, I've been really into singing
제압 완료.
the opening
승객 복원
of
준비.
a song by Maximum the Hormone. It's their what's it called again? Awatari Nyoku Senshi. Their Chainsaw Man song. Oh, the way you phrase that makes it sound like.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Yeah, I was thinking meme like. I think there's a meme like that that's like, isn't there anybody in here who loves, you know, women? And then I would just imagine like Otis raises her hand. or something.
승객 복원 준비.
I don't know. No, we're undecided on shipping these characters. It's still too early days for me to feel strongly about it.
조심하랬지.
Yeah, I like the opening of that song. Miyoku Senshi. You have characters you like to ship in this? Yeah, it's funny because like I definitely have characters like in other things that are my favorites, but I'm not really the type who necessarily has like a character who I consider to be like, you know, my wife, husband, you know, like Yume kind of thing. Oh yeah, everybody's in love with manager. I understand. Some people go for that. It was harder for me to like self-insert as a character though. Like it's easier if like the manager has its own personality, I guess. Honestly, I can see that. I feel like strong contenders right now are Virgilius and Dante for some freaky stuff, and maybe Otis and manager. Otis is kind of a suck up. I also thought Faust would be a popular choice. Dante's not a self-in? Really? You don't consider Dante a self-insert? Come on, Otis, you shouldn't be staggered.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
I don't know, I feel like so far it's too much of like a blank character. Really? Interesting. I assume Dante gets more fleshed out as it goes.
바퀴벌레 같은 새끼들.
You little roaches.
대체 어디에서 온 거야?
Who the hell do you work for?
이쯤 되면 알려줄 때도 됐잖아.
우리는 림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔다.
We are the Limbus company.
이제 좀 속 시원하군.
Alright, one less millstone around the neck.
그러니까 거기가 대체 어딘데?
That doesn't help at all.
아, 참고로 저와 에피는 이들과는 다른 부서랍니다.
Effie and I work for a
같은
different
취급은 곤란해요.
department. Don't associate us with them. Did we kill him or we only knocked him out? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Dante is a little bit too blank for me to like feel like has a strong personality so far. I think it's also a thing with like a lot of characters that have amnesia is that it's kind of harder for them to have like more fleshed out characters.
그런데 진짜 이 옷을 입어야 돼?
But then again, I think I'm maybe a little bit picky in that.
그리고 기분 나쁘게 쿰쿰한 냄새도 난단 말이야.
Do you seriously have to wear these? Stuff reeks of sweat and blood. Smells grody.
털도 있어.
Hair.
단테가 눈이 없는 게 부러운
This time
적은
I'm jealous.
처음이야.
Dante's missing eyes. I can see.
생각보다 질은 좋아 보이는데.
Looks pretty dandy,
얘네
actually.
생각보다 돈 잘 버나 봐.
Guess their business was more successful than I thought.
나랑 바꿔 내놔.
Bagsy. What?
아니, 맞춤형으로 제작된 옷이라 안 돼.
I can't. It's been tailor-made. Label here says it's good for all girths. Noticing my gaze was fixed on the label of his clothing, Effie barked.
애초에 너희가
Hey, we wouldn't
전당포에서
be doing
그런
any of this
난리법석만 안 떨었어도
if you hadn't
이곳은
caused
안
that
했어.
ruckus in the pawn shop.
괜찮아요. 전 한 번쯤
I don't mind. I've
이런
always
옷
wanted to
입어보고
try and clothes like
싶었어요.
these. Like
꼭
we're filming a
영화라도
movie.
찍는 것 같잖아요.
조금 떨리네요. 위장 잠입은 오랜만이라.
To be honest, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I worked in disguise.
난 내키지 않는다. 이런 건 겁쟁이들이나 하는 짓이야.
I don't feel like it. is the coward's way.
저기 누가 이 사람 입 좀 막아주면 안 되나요?
Sorry, but can someone please keep her mouth shut?
갈비뼈까지 베일 각오가 돼 있으면 해보든가.
No. We've ruined their plan quite thoroughly.
콩콩이파 보스에게서
Wish
얻은
canister. Okay.
소망통이다. 관리자, 당신에게 간단한 역할을 맡길게.
Oh yeah, we never got to do like the fortune thing at the pawn shop. Darn it. Huh? What are you?
무슨 말인지 모르겠다는
Yeah, you an
몸짓이니
explanation.
설명을 드려야겠네요.
제2사의 특이점이 이 통 안에
The
담겨
long and
있다고
short of it is
하기로나.
this thing contains
이건
Jacob's
사람들의
other
소망을
singularity.
잡아먹고
This
에너지로
is a tool
저장하는
that sucks
도구다.
up wishes from people and stores it in the form of energy.
적당한 시점에 소망을 종이의 형태로
When the
짜내면
time is right, squeeze the
짜잔!
wish power onto a sheet of
붙이기만
paper and
하면
voila.
운이 쭉쭉 오르는 일회용 타투 스티커가
One
나타나죠.
use stick-on tattoo that boosts your luck to high heaven.
남의 운을 끌어모아서 꼭대기층의 도박에 이기려고 했나 보군.
Seems the plan was to
일개
try to win the
건달
game on the top floor
보스가
by
이런 걸 들고
scraping up others' luck. Imagine the boss of some lowly gang was carrying one of these.
관리자, 단테랬나? 카지노에 들어가기
Manager
전에
Dante, right?
당신이 이걸 보관하고
I want you
있어.
to hold on to this when we enter the casino. It's a lucky temporary tattoo. Am I really allowed to carry such a big responsibility?
영 자신 없어 보인다는 몸짓이지만 당신을 지목한 이유는 있어.
We have reasons for assigning you this tattoo.
첫 번째, 도박판에
Poker
제일
face.
중요한 건
That makes sense.
포커 페이스야. 아무리 표정 읽기에 능수능란한
No matter how
그들이라도
good they are at reading
시계의
expressions,
표정까지
we won't be able
가늠할
to
수는
tell
없어.
what emotions to read from the clock. I know that our clock isn't very like animated, but I always imagine that like the clock hands are somehow animated, or like our flames, like maybe the clock hands get droopy when we're sad or something. I know it's not canon. It's just what I like to pretend.
두 번째, 당신이 관리자가 된
Second, I
것은
trust that you've
나름 이유가 있을
that
거라고
they've
생각해.
appointed you as manager for a reason.
그나마 저 수감자들보다는
Followed a hunch, but
쓸만할
something
거라는
tells me
내
you'll be more
막연한
useful than
믿음이야.
those sinners you're leading. Yeah, like I bet people make cute art of like the clock face emoting somehow. Was given the title of manager, but never had a chance to be a charismatic leader I'd envisioned. Instead of showing respect, my sinners would constantly berate and threaten me. I'm not responsible for that. Like, I know you're proud of your sinners. My sinners, I barely know them. The only role I could afford to play was bringing them back to life. While the sinners were engaged in fierce battle, all I would do is cower behind them anxiously, praying that their heads and hearts were unscathed. Found baby Dante. Oh, okay. Like real? Real baby Dante? Cute! So cute. Yeah, I guess I hadn't thought of that. His clock type changing. Cute little cuckoo clock. You're gonna spoil the story? It's okay, I won't remember anything. I barely know what's happening now. Oh, really? It's actual concept art. Because I was like, it's definitely not like in-game art, but that's so cute. Heavy heart, I let him know I was ready.
좋아, 이걸 당신의 팔에 붙여. 당신은 이제
Yeah, that's one of the
잠깐
reasons
동안
why I definitely wanted to
세상에서
like
가장
stream this
운
game.
좋은
It's just
자가 될 수
because
있어.
the community does seem very enthusiastic and alive for it. So, you know, I thought even if it might be better as like a mobile game. Yeah. We're gonna go to the casino. I thought, you know what? I bet there's some people out there who'd probably like to see some amateur struggle through this,
그럼 여러분은
not understand
콩콩이파,
anything that's
저희는
happening.
딜러. 서로 역할에 최선을
Oh man, I totally
다해보죠.
misread that for a second. I still had the baby Dante open, and I totally misread it as being like r/Limbusy company, and I was like, ugh, I'm tired. Oh, I guess that's right. I guess I don't really see much advertisement for it, at least not for like the English side of things. Just very, very passionate fans. All right. How are we gonna screw this operation up? Is there much of like a Japanese fan community for it, you think? I'm sure that there are like Japanese players,
계약에
but
따른 의무 이행 확인도 했고 이제 할 건 다 했네.
obviously I see quite a bit that's Korean and English. I'm sure, I feel like that would be a good tag for like, you know, people who want to post lewd art or something. That is true, it is a big gacha market. Although I kind of wonder if it's still the biggest gacha market, you know? Like, China seems like it's pretty big right now.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
They know where there's money to be milked. That's respectable. Gotta milk those sacks of their money. You know, there's a phrase, a fool and his money soon departed. Or something like that. Which is true for me as well. I'm also a fool. An excessively cheery sound. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier, I have passed through Vegas. And I think I was underage at the time, like under 18 even. But I think I was with like my relatives, aunt and uncle or something. And I think they wanted to like, I don't remember if they had ever been to Vegas. I feel like they must have been, but maybe they hadn't. So like kind of as a joke, they stopped off at one place, just walked in, played the slot one time, and then they were like, all right, that's it. I've gambled. Lights are bright. It is very, very awakening while I am falling faster and faster into a slumber. Our garish outfits are cool Hawaiian shirts. Sade and Effie dressed as croupiers. I was amazed by their ability to feign expertise, from the way they carried themselves to the facial expressions they made. You would doubt they're longtime employees.
이 번쩍번쩍거리는 기계는 대체 무엇이오?
Yeah, I was gonna say I had a feeling, but I was like, they're probably not gonna show us them in any kind of disguises. They're not gonna change the outfits or like the sprites. What manner of sorcery are these dazzling contraptions?
그렇게 눈 휘둥그레져서 돌아다니지 마, 돈 키호테. 수상해 보이지 않냐?
Try not to go saucer-eyed at everything like a fascinated kid donkey. They'll seem fishy.
손님들 눈빛이 다들
Guess you look
죽어있네요.
dead inside with their dim eyes. They smell worse than the tingtang schmucks we face.
역겨운 냄새도 나는 것 같아요.
Do they even wash?
너무 노골적으로 겉으로 막지도 마, 이스마엘.
I don't think they'd be too happy about you holding your nose right before their faces, Ishmael.
하지만 가판원들한테서나 맡던 흉악한
But this
냄새인
kind
거예요.
of bilgy stench, I don't like ever caught from deckhands. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think these people will care to listen to us. I think they're all busy gambling.
관리자 나리, 이런 거 본 적 있어?
Manager Esquire. I mean, I do kind of understand like why they wouldn't make, you know, unique costumes for all of them.
나도 저들처럼 신나는 소리를 듣고 싶은데 어떻게 하는
I've
것이오?
never really gambled though. I didn't gamble obviously in Vegas because I was underage. Most gambling I've done is gotcha, I guess. I don't think I've seen one of these places before, so I wouldn't know. And to be honest, I'm not really into gambling very much as an idea. I feel like there's better ways to spend my money. Even if it is on anime PNGs. A little
여기 버튼을 누르라고 써 있어.
Press the button.
버튼을 누르면 되는 것이오?
Is pressing it what one ought to do? I swear upon my minute and hour hands, I had no intention to press the button. Absolutely none. The hand that swiftly outstretched to stop Donkey from touching the machine unexpectedly fumbled and landed a smack on the button. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gambling. An unpredictable series of coincidence. Someone had left a token in it, enough for one game. Wheels started spinning under fanfare. We could only watch as the chain of events unfolded.
그나저나 단테 씨는 콩콩이파한테서 회수했던
I was gonna
수만
say,
티켓은 잘
we have the wish
포착하고
sticker, but
있겠죠?
does it have to be tattooed on us to be active? I hope Dante handles the wish sticker we took from the Ting Tang gang with care.
그 관리자라는 자.
Or is it like a one-use thing, maybe?
우리가 유일하게 말한 부탁인데 그 정도는 해내야지.
That manager. It was the only favor we asked of them. They better be doing a good job.
단테는 믿어도 돼.
But yeah, okay, we do get to see them in this arc slightly. There's, yeah, Radia. You can count on Dante, dear duo. You're one of the few sensible pals who gets what's up.
다행이네요. 그렇게 많은 양의
That's
소망을
good to
한
hear.
번에 부착하게
So many
된다면
sheets attached.
어떤 판이든
They should be
무리
able to
없이
win
이길 수
any
있을
game
거랍니다.
with ease.
가장 중요한 건
We just
이곳에서
need to
시선만
be
끌지
careful not to
않으면
draw
된다는
attention
거예요.
here. Oh, I got the super jackpot. Players next to us stared with jaws dropped so far that their chins could touch the floor. I guess this is true. They have like a lot of nice art, so they have given them costumes here, so we can at least get like a sneak peek. Waves of casino chips plunged from the machine, so many that I wouldn't dare try to gather them up. I'm so sorry, Effie Sade. I came here determined to do something right, and I fell apart all so soon.
잭팟이 떴다고? 몇 번 머신?
A jackpot? What machine is it?
갑자기 터졌어? 지금?
Just like that? No warning? Right now?
잠깐. 거기
Oh, this guy looks cool. Moment, please.
신원 확인 좀 하겠습니다.
Let me just check your ID.
분위기가 왜 이렇게 험악해?
The aggro. Is it a crime to win big at a casino?
이곳에서 운이라는 건 보통 우리가
Chance
알고
in this
있는
place doesn't work the way we think it usually does. You could accumulate your luck for a big payout, or trickle in small amounts to break even.
본전이나 노릴
But winning the
정도는
jackpot on your first try should be literally impossible
입장하자마자
here.
잭팟을 터뜨린다는 건
칩들이 별처럼 쏟아져 내려오고
Wow.
있어.
적어도 관리자님만큼은 책임감이 있을 줄
I hoped
알았는데
you of all people would have a sense of
겨우 돈 키우테
responsibility.
꼬임에 넘어간
Yet
건가요?
all it took was Don Key's siren plea for you to give in.
실망이에요. 아무리 그래도
I'm
다른
disappointed.
누구도 아닌
You're none
관리자님인데
other than our manager. And I
이번에야말로
expected you to
전에
show
겪은 실패라는
your
치욕을
capability
닦아내려
and
주실
clear
수
the
있을
disgrace
줄만
of
알았는데
failure from us. She's mad. Ishmael's barrage of scathing whispers was something to marvel at, as Gregor muttered in awe. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Toss the element. If your luck in game is bad, and you have like all of the IDs, is that just because are you just wailing too much? On top of that, her piercing gaze I had never felt before. Made me want to weasel away under a rock, if there were one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, it does seem like it's like... I don't know. It does seem like it gives you a good amount of, I forget what they're called, like the roses? Alright, so you're saying you're not a whale. Darn. For once, I thanked my clock for lacking eyes to meet her glare.
잠깐. 그거 하나만 문제는
Hold
아닌
on.
것 같은데.
That might not be our only problem. Oh, battle pass. That makes sense. You just pay for season rather than pay for whaling. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on like the rate of the gamble. Like I haven't done this one enough to like know whether it feels good, because like some kind so for example, when I was talking about Mahjong Soul genuinely feels bad to gacha in because you're not guaranteed to get a character every time you do like a 10 pull, which I think is just bad. Oh yeah, oh mirror dungeon to get more of the shards. Oh, you just love gambling? But only gacha gambling, right? Not real gambling.
언제부터 네 옷을 그대로 걸치고 있었어?
How long have you been off your disguise, Roshu? I don't think Roshu ever put on the disguise.
난 남이 버린 옷 따윈 걸치지 않는다.
That's what I thought. So many pulls. I don't put on others' discarded clothing.
관리자 양반.
Manager bud, today
아무래도
isn't
우리-
our day. Yeah, these guys are so uncooperative. Yeah, we're a real ragtag group.
말도 안 돼. 이 계획을 위해 우리가 얼마나...
What about Crane Machine? Is that considered gambling? I don't think I've ever actually played a Crane Machine. Wow. All the work we did.
파우스트, 이런
House,
작자들을
what were you
데리고
thinking
어떻게 임무를
volunteering to bring these
수행하겠다고
fools
자처한
along
거야?
for your mission?
도시체에 가는 천재 중에 하나라며.
You're supposed to have
어떻게든
near
해봐.
unparalleled brilliance, right? Then use it.
비록 제가 이분들과 함께한 시간이 길진 않지만 깨달은 게 하나
I was able
있었죠.
to realize something.
불확실성을 믿는
I ought to
파우스트가
become
되는
a Faust that believes in uncertainty. Aww, there's a slight smile.
계획이
She loves
없는
us.
것이 계획이 되는 순간
When lack of plan
어떤
becomes the
변수조차도
plan, all
더
variables
이상
become
변수가 아니게
constant.
되어버리니까
She's just rolling with it.
이것이 저의 계획입니다.
She knows that she can't stop us. Ugh. Her hair is like always so big that I always get a little bit distracted with it. Every game of Project Moon has a type percent chance to get something technically gambling. Angelica? Who's Angelica? Alright, time for our usual gig. Let's kill and be killed. Is that another type Project Moon character? Library of Ruina? I haven't played that one. This is my only... I always have a hard time not saying Type Moon. Project Moon game.
처리할 시간이야, 뭐.
play any of the other games. I might just... I think it'd be just better for me to watch some videos or something.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
방해꾼 하나가
세계 무력화 확인.
장화.
AI assistant.
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군.
I need to see where I'm at in the story. Try and decide how many more scenes I want to play.
처리할 시간이야.
But I should probably go to sleep.
약점은 파악했어. 묵은 먼지도
Yeah, I don't know if I would play Lobotomy Corp. I think I'd rather just watch somebody else play it, maybe.
약점은 제압 완료. 승객 보관
Same for like Library of Luna. I don't know.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
Currently, I'm just focusing on this one for Project Moon game.
정리가 예상보다 일찍 끝났군.
And very, very slowly.
보고서는 내가 작성해 둘 테니 다음 정리 전에 휴식을 취하도록.
2-9. Performance. 8 of 19. Okay, wait, let's do one more and then we'll be like halfway through this Canto. More or less. I think we have a good team.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
답답해서 못 봐주겠군.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the games are standalone enough.
저런 어중이 떠중이 새끼들을 언제까지
How much time are
상대하고
you gonna
있을
wait?
거야?
Fighting those small fry.
보통 그렇게 말하는 사람치고 명쾌한 해답을 제시하는 사람은 없죠. 이런 게 예술이다.
This is art.
니놈, 그 칼 줘봐.
Taster?
영영 아사가도 괜찮소.
You may forever take it from my hand. The dough you're collecting in Limbus company is from Lobotomy Corp.
날부치가 나를 떠나 내내
Blade'll be
허공을
better
떠도는
off
것이
parting
차라리
ways to
좋을
wander about
것이오.
the air for however long.
감사.
She's very happy. Struck an anchorage on the ceiling that kept the chandelier still. Ryoshu may be weakened from what she once was because she became a sinner, but nevertheless, she was still the best swordswoman we had, able to cut through steel like a proverbial hot knife. Surely she treats my words with less respect than she would have bought a gum, but that wasn't a problem. Everyone's eyes turned to the swinging chandelier. And eventually, flustered by all the gazes falling upon it.
아스라이 바스라지는구려.
Thus in a haze, it succumbed.
피해!
It just sounded like such a small glass smash compared to the way the chandelier looked. But that's fine. We Phantom of the Opera'd this place. Chandelier crashed. That's just all it did. Nothing else happened. Both parties were left staring at the fallen light fixture. So, what was that for, Ryoshu?
퍼포먼스다.
Performance.
방금 그렇게 정한 거지?
Oh, I thought she did it to, like, scatter the civilians or something. I don't know. Or I thought she was gonna, like, crash on them. ultimate gotcha left. You have like a summoning. Oh, this is like your best pull. I can't see how many what their rank is though. Circles are egos. That makes sense. Gold is 3 stars. Ah, yes, I understand. Yeah, I don't know if I've gotten any egos yet. I don't remember. I thought you were gonna show me like you had some kind of like summoning ritual or something, like a summoning circle. I think I have used egos before, but not today. You don't believe in the dark art? You don't have like a summoning ritual? It's okay. I don't either. I try not to do any kind of summons when I'm in a hurry for things I care about. I like to be in a good headspace. That's the only thing I care about. But sometimes I just have, you know, good luck. Sometimes I just have bad luck. Besides, you're talking to somebody who is very of the dark arts here. Oh Lord, please help me summon these anime characters. Amen. Sometimes I like to do my summons while I'm on the toilet. It doesn't particularly make my luck better. Just because like sometimes that's like a nice place where I could just sit and think quietly.
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군.
것만 예크.
Like I've heard of some people who are like their ritual something like, you know, they gotta use their big toe or whatever to press the button. I don't have anything special like that. I just try to think really hard about it. But you know, it's all pure chance. Or I think at least in like FGO, because I've summoned in that game enough to have like a pattern. I feel like I always get certain types of characters. Or certain types of like gameplay styles. Like for some reason I can never get the support characters I wanted. I always get like really heavy attackers. I never said I was taking a shit. I just said I was on the toilet, man. Jeez. Don't you ever just like to sit on the toilet? Like, even though I live alone, there's something about sitting on the toilet where you're just like... It just feels like a very quiet place, you know?
이렇게 떨어지죠.
장화.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
Bad for my intestines? What is?
혹시나 해서 말하는 건데.
Taking a poop? Just hanging out on the toilet? I think it's fine.
우리 목적이 카지노 1층을 박살내기가
Our goal is to win the game
꼭대기
both on the
층에서
top floor.
벌어지는 갬블에서 이겨야 한다는 건 알고 있죠?
Not reduce the ground floor of the casino to rubble.
꼭대기 층에 도달하는 것도 중요하지만
Alright, we gotta go
게임에
to the
이겨야
top
하는
floor.
것 우린 그럴 만한 양의 소망력이
We need
있어야
wish power
해요.
to make it happen.
우리가 힘겹게 쟁취한 소망력이 어처구니 없는 이유로 한꺼번에 물거품이 되어버렸다는 이야기는
이곳에서 최대한 많은 양의
Where
소망력을
can we
구할 수 있는
secure the
곳은
most
어디지?
wish power in this place?
입구에 절 룰렛입니다.
Roulette
카지노에 온
next to the entrance.
손님들은 저 룰렛을 통해
Oh, yeah, I
오늘의
guess
운을
I could look at
시험하고
other keys.
소망력을 뺏기거나
Make
혹은
it slightly
부여받죠.
faster.
그런가? 그럼 내가 기회를 봤어. 저 룰렛에 달려있는 소망통을 가져오겠다.
Alright, I'll seek out an opportunity to snatch the container attached to it. It seems like so incredibly rigged to have a casino
전
in a
이것보다
world that has
더
wish
규모가
power.
큰 작전을 수도 없이 해보았습니다.
Carried out countless operations much greater in scale.
관리자님의 어처구니 없는 실수 따윈 아무것도 아닙니다.
Your preposterous blunder amounts to nothing in the grander scheme of things, manager.
분명 현명한 판단을 흐리게 만든 폐기물들 때문일 테니까요. 저들의 말에 마음 쓰지
Judging
마십시오.
dredges who obfuscated your ability to make sensible decisions. Oh. Oh, he's already going for it. Did we collectively lose our mind? We have been a little bit extra crazy this mission. That's true. I'm just saying, in a world where it's like, you know, the casino is like, I think I'd be worried about like running a casino in a world where you know that there's like cheating power, you know? Heathcliff?
진짜 언제까지 입만 놀리면서
Alright.
1층에 박혀 있을
I'm
건데.
gonna do the thing.
너네 스스로 한심하지도 않냐?
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
저기 있는 금발 녀석은 피도 한 말의 햇병아리고, 그리고 저 관리자라는 놈은 기억이 헷가닥해서 제대로 무기도 잡을
You're
줄도
getting your ass beat
모른다고.
by this garbage here.
그런 우리를 상대로 헐떡이기나 하는 꼴이.
이스클리프 씨,
Oh,
너무해요.
Mr. Heathcliff. Everybody's so mean to me.
이놈 들고 있는 그 철퇴가 아깝다.
건방진 놈이.
Alright. I don't think Otis is that normal, though. I mean, it's fine. I'm more worried about the money, the bottom line, you know? Like every day I feel like Gregor Samsa, you know, I wake up as a little roach and I think, ugh, should I go to work today or not? And then I transform back into a human and I go to work most of the time. A wish container. Spouts of what I assume was once wish power until moments ago poured through the poor remains of the roulette. As if in death throes, Sade let out an agonized scream before clapping her hands over her mouth. Couldn't help but turn away from this tragic sight. Feel bad for her. When I grow up, I want to be a wish sticker, giving hope to everybody. I could almost hear the unfulfilled dreams of those lost wishes in my imagination.
야, 잘 들어.
I was gonna say, when I started this one, I was thinking to myself, like, huh, you know, are they gonna have like a tragic death like in Canto 1 or whatever? But now I'm like, this is a different kind of sad. Oh, excuse me. Let me drink some water. Who knows? Maybe that's a backup plan. Running a casino? Nah, it's not for me. I don't really like that kind of like, you know, overstimulating environment. Alright, listen up.
이름 쌈박질하다가 이거 부숴 먹었다 실토하고 다 같이
I like gotcha, but I don't really want to go to like a casino. You know what? I think I would try pachinko like once, but I don't think I would like get into it. Like I've seen people who get like really into like specific anime pachinko, and that just seems like too much of a scam. Or you know, like other themed property casinos. Do you wanna admit to your boss about breaking this thing while fighting us and getting lambasted?
아니면 그냥 우리 탓으로
Or do you want to
편하게
make it
돌리고
our
2층으로
fault and let
보내줄래?
us through?
이거 자그마치 한
A
달치 모은
month's
운인데
worth of luck.
2층으로 간다고 해도 너희 무사하지
It
못할
won't be
거다.
any safer for you upstairs.
이미 무사하지 못했던 기억이 더 많아서
They're
충분히
gonna let us through
고맙다.
anyways? Heathcliff came to me with one of his shoulders dislocated, likely when he was grazed by the club. Oh, that's right.
뭘 봐?
What's the
고쳐주기나
look?
해.
Do your thing and fix me up.
결심했답니다.
I've made up my mind.
오늘부터 이자들 앞에선
Starting now, I
계획의
won't ever try to
기억자도
discuss plans or
안
anything similar
꺼내겠습니다.
with these people.
깨달음이 늦었군요.
Took you long enough to realize.
파우스트.
Faust,
이럴 때는
this is one of
그냥
those times when it's better to keep your
가만히
mouth shut.
있어줬으면 좋겠어.
With that, we dragged ourselves up to the next floor. She's surprisingly, like, very going with the flow of everything.
입회 완료. 계약에 따른 의무 이행 확인도
Let's see.
했고.
Maybe we can do one more story. Let's do Canto. And then we can save the rest of Canto 2 for another day.
입회한다.
분위기가 달라졌군요.
Atmosphere here seems rather
다른 조직이
different.
접수하고 있는
It appears
구역입니다.
that another syndicate has taken a hold of this floor.
야, 너네 왜 쌍판떼기가 그
Mariachi
모양이야?
Alegre. Wagon, what's with all the doom and gloom you're wearing?
2층의 룰 몰라?
Don't you know the
울적한
rules here?
쌍판으로 돌아다닐 바엔
Sour
모자를
looks are
써서
no-no.
가리던가 해라.
So put on a sombrero.
왜 내 쪽을 쳐다보면서 얘기하는 거지? 뭐 오픈 해버린다.
Why do you say that while looking at me? I will sink on you.
모분이 뭔데?
What's that mean? What's that mean?
모가지를 분질러 버린다는
Well,
뜻이.
I don't know if I'm gonna like. I don't know how long I'll play the game. Like usually, so my current strategy is like if I choose a like when I start a Canto, I like to play, you know, a Canto to completion. So far, I'm only gonna play a Canto every couple months. Mexico? Snap your neck completely, that's what. She doesn't like... Well, everybody speaks Korean, right? Because it's in... well, fantasy, sci-fi Korea. Ryoshu, you shouldn't be so prone to starting fights. I mean, I don't know that this guy really is Mexican or if he's just a mariachi, like, as a job, you know? Unclear. Easy, Roshu. You shouldn't be so prone to starting fights.
야, 아니다. 얘 얼굴이 더 문제인데. 눈 역할을
Never mind that.
하는 건
This one has an even more problematic face, no? Pretend it's supposed to be your eyes. Roshu, are you ready?
물론이지, 단테.
You bet, Dante. Are we fighting the mariachi guy? Didn't seem that bad. Oh yeah, it does do it. City 13 languages?
조심하랬지?
Yeah, I don't know that these guys are necessarily I don't know if they're Mexican, Hispanic, Latino, or if they're just working as mariachi players.
충전 기능 점검.
I think Yoshu usually wants murder, so that seems like the same character.
제압 완료. 승객 복원 준비.
죽음으로 참여하라. 정화.
승객 무력 확인.
Oh, rewind time? No, 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 we're not gonna die.
지금이라도 말 들어.
I was gonna say, what is the time on Dante's face, right? I can't tell which one was supposed to be the big hand and which one's the small hand. Like, is it 9 o'clock? Is that what it is?
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군. 방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
Is it 9 o'clock or is it supposed to be like 11:45? What do you think?
입회 완료. 계약에 따른 의무.
Oh, maybe they did say that at the beginning. I don't remember.
이제 할 건 다 했네.
Books are based on sinners? That makes more sense. I bet that's true. Oh, that one was really fast. So we're gonna keep going. I'll stop when I stop. I know I keep saying that, but...
입회한다.
Wait, I forget. When I get to like the end, is it like a whole mini dungeon? I forget. I forget how that works with boss fight. My guide is a fraud? You mean Virgilia? No, no, no. He's very trustworthy. I trust him very much.
지금이라도 말 들어.
처리할 시간이야 뭐지?
Yeah, it's a dungeon.
묵은 먼지도.
Okay, so even if we get pretty close to the end of Canto, it'll still be another little mini section to go. Okay.
처리할 시간이야 뭐지?
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리.
Too bad they didn't actually add some like funky mariachi music in these sections.
방해꾼 하나가
것만 위에 그. 처리할 시간이야 뭐지?
Hey, don't insult our yaoi partner too much.
것만 위에 그.
He's there to up the tension.
그래 이것이 것만 예크.
Besides, everybody is kind of a jerk, so, you know, I guess it doesn't hurt as much to have Virgilius be mean to us.
버틀러 차원 가방 준비 완료했습니다.
Whoa, that's crazy. I'm definitely gonna keep playing.
돈을 또 잃었어 젠장. 이게 몇 번째야?
I know, it's totally real and not a lie. I don't even think that there's... What's the maximum Canto that's out? I lost once again. When will this end?
잠깐 타임. 우리 손님 관리 좀 해야겠다.
7? Yeah.
손님,
Seven's the
규칙을
new one.
까먹으신 건 아니겠죠?
Haven't forgotten our rule, have you? Oh, this guy doesn't know about object head stuff. I used to be really into, I don't know how immersed you are with like Japanese media. I used to be really like into Eiga Dorobo, which was like an ad campaign that ran in Japan. It was like an anti-piracy ad campaign. But it spawned its own like little mini fan base. So there was like a bunch of really good... Yeah, okay, you guys, you know. Yeah. Oh man, there's good ship art that. And then there were like some like spin-off characters other than just like the policeman and Eiga Dorobo. So like, I don't know what the spin-off characters were from, like Smoker and whatever. I never saw those ads. But like there was a whole thing. Yeah, Pixiv, man. I used to look up so much ship art and stuff like that. So like you can get pretty spicy even with characters that don't have a face. Like you can still be very expressive with like their heads. Oh yeah, and you know what? Hold on a second. What is it called again? Like, and I don't just mean like, you know, expressing themselves through their bodies and their nudity. I mean like, they can still be pretty... Okay, so this is the thing I was gonna ask, because I was like, I still have never seen Skibbity Toilet. I don't know what it is other than like the face in the toilet. But somebody told me, they're like, no, it's actually got like object heads and there's like good shipping potential. Yeah, look up Ega Dorobo. Got a funky dancing, what is it, like a camcorder head? Like that's some good stuff. There's other kinds of yeah, I haven't seen Skibbity Toilet, but like I need to watch it for sexy object head shipping. I know what YouTube poop is. I never watched it. I don't know. I just never really made it to that part of YouTube, I guess.
이건 또 뭐야?
And like I didn't, you know, I was never into like TF2 or Valve or things like that, so or Gmod or whatever.
접수하고 있는 층에 반드시 지켜야 할 규칙이 있어요.
Una tradition mariachi, if you will.
도박이란 오로지 즐거움을 위한 행위. 그러므로 슬픔도 아픔도 모두
But I want to
춤으로
kind of check it
승화시켜야만
out for its sexy object head shipping. Maybe eventually. I couldn't believe that I only found that out like a month ago. I was like, what are you talking about? They're like, no, trust me, it's good. Watch it. I know it's the head in the toilet, but
이제는 안 되겠어.
I refuse to care about Gmod or TF2 stuff.
몸짓에 진심이 담겨 있지 않군.
The movement is insincere. I'm like half reading this right now, trying to discern if it's important or not. What on earth do you mean?
춤은 마음을 비추는 창고.
Huh? Mirror World. You know what? Let me take a look. Let me see what the Skibbity Toilet object head people look like. Are they... How sexy are they? I don't want to see the toilet head people. I want to see the... What kind of heads do they have? Cameramen? Oh, those are nice. Oh yeah, they look kind of like Ega Dorobo. I mean, they're different kinds. They're more like security cameras? Skibbity Toilet, cameraman, Yowie. Oh, there's a TV man. Nice. Okay, I think I've let it slip before some things I'm into. I don't think you guys specifically have heard, but I also really like object heads aren't necessarily my favorite. Like, I do like them a little bit. They're not necessarily my favorite, but I enjoy like characters that don't necessarily have like a visible face. So like, you know, characters with a mask. The versions I'm looking at are not women. They're more like masculine, male-coded looking. I mean, I'm sure the ones you look at are... Whoa. This is pretty spicy looking. Holy cow. I'm sure the ones you look at are probably like women versions. These ones are not so much. What is the other one? Is that another camera? Oh, he's got headphones on. No, I'm happy with what I'm looking at. Ugh, no, I'm not. I just saw something I didn't like. I see the TV man. Hold on, where is it? I know that they're real. I'm not doubting you. The TV man strangling... What is that, a speaker? That's crazy. I love people so much, man. Whoa, this is getting crazy. Good job, people. It doesn't really matter to me whether it's porn or not. I mean, it's basically just them with boobs. Like, it's whatever. No, I prefer this. This is crazy. This is very much like Eiga Drobo. Here, Google Images is worthless, so it just linked me to Pinterest post. Want to see what I was looking at? This is the one I was looking at. That's crazy. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody involved in that. That's very good. Sorry, I know we're very distracted. This ain't about me. Cameraman and speaker man. Very cute. They are very cute. They are very like Eiga Drobo. I do enjoy my gay ships or slightly masculine coded object heads. Dance as window to the heart.
마음이 맑고 투명하지 못한다면 천만큼 의미 없어지는 것도 없지.
그대들 다소 무례하고.
Maybe I'll go look up Eiga Drobo art again tonight.
점점
I miss them. That's getting out of hand.
심할서를 미리 쓰고 있었답니다.
I was writing a letter of apology. Someday maybe I'll watch Skibidi Toilet. I feel like I'm just so old that even just saying those words makes me feel like, ugh, can't.
처리할 시간이야, 머저리.
Although in fairness, I think that's been around for quite a while.
충전 기능 점검. 단순 점검으로.
죽음으로 참여하라.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for like pretty soon there's gonna be
승객 보관 준비.
it's like a police siren. It's gonna be I think it's Netflix anime Danduran. So I'm very excited about that. I haven't read the manga yet, even though I've been meaning to. To be honest, I'm not really sure if I read anything by Saru. But I've been meaning to for a long time because people have talked about it and it sounds like my kind of thing. But I don't have Netflix right now. So we'll see. Maybe I'll find a non-Netflix source. I need to close this tab. I can't keep looking at that. It's too alluring is what it is.
방해꾼 하나가 사라졌군.
Yep.
먼지를 떨어내줘. 결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠. 결국은
대단히 휘청거리는군. 죽음으로 참여하라.
저도 말하면서 어처구니가 없지만 우리가 2층을 신속하게 벗어나기
If we want to
위해서는
leave this floor early,
저들의 마음을 움직일 수 있을
kind of need to touch
강렬한
their heart
춤사위가
with a powerful
필요한가 봐요.
dance. This is a very silly Canto. I can't dance. Of course, I haven't actually forgotten what dance is, but there's no need to be honest about it, is there? Say, Honglu, have you taken dance lessons or anything?
병검을 배웠는데 교사는 적은 편이었어요.
Beyond long?
3명뿐이었죠. 준비물이 필요한데
A few masks,
가면이랑
bands,
부츠랑
makeup, and... We're not gonna find that. Next.
뭐 무도회에서 재수 없이 점잖
Take
떠는
step on a
놈들 걸음 많이
good few
밟아봤지.
feet of snobbish aristocrats at balls.
나의 마음이 무섭다고 그리요.
My inner voice expresses fear. That's so me. 뭘 쳐다봐요? 저는
Half my life
반평생을
I'm
배에서
shit.
지냈단 말이에요.
춤이라면 자꾸 이쪽 먹지
오랜만에 칼춤을 추는 것도
A sword
나쁘진
dance
않지.
for the first time in a while doesn't sound bad.
터뜨려주겠어.
I'll kill it on the dance floor.
평생 박자라고는 아침 점호 체조 때 말고는 맞춰본
The
적
only
없지.
beats I have danced
관리자님이
to
원하신다면
throughout my life were
지금부터라도.
morning exercise program.
단테, 내가 다른 건 다 자신 있는데 춤은 영 낯간지러워서.
팔이 과하게 흥분해서 관객들 머리통 향해 돌진할 수 있다는 것
My
빼고
arm
문제 없어.
might rage out of control from the stimulation.
파우스트는 대체로
Faust
춤을
doesn't
즐기는
necessarily
편이
enjoy
아니지만
dancing for leisure,
작전을 위해서라면
but I could gladly perform a
해볼 수는
routine if it's
있어요.
for the mission's sake.
하지만 저들이 원하는 건 완벽함이
However, it's
아니에요.
not ethical perfection they want.
오히려 불안정하고
They're looking for something unstable and unpolished, rather.
싱클레어,
Oh. You gonna dance for us?
어렸을 때 춤 좀 씹어본 적 있지?
You busted a move or two as a kid, didn't you?
씹어요? 학교 교양 시간에
The
마라카스
basic
기초를 배운
maracas
적이 있긴
course
한데
at a liberal arts class. Sinclair, you should have spoken up. You're from a rich family too?
걸음걸이나 말투만 봐도 다
I can tell from the way he walks
척하는
and talks.
척이지. 반대로 못 배워먹은 놈들은
On the other hand, uncultured ones.
알잖아.
It shows, you know?
자, 우리 싱클레어. 지금부터 정말 중요한
Alright,
임무가 있어.
my little Sinclair, I have a very important task for you.
로저 씨 어디로
Hey,
끌고 가시는?
Rodeo, where are you? Moments later, Sinclair solemnly walked onto the stage. You can do it, Sinclair.
맞아요. 히스클리프 저 인간한테
Think of all the
당하기만
times when
했던
Heathcliff
지난 날을
trampled over
되새기면서
you.
저는 정말
Am I really able
제가
to do
나서도
this?
되는 걸까요?
아니지, 싱클레어.
Wrong question, Sinclair.
오로지
This
너만이
is
할
something
수 있는 거야.
only you can do. He returned a determined nod.
손목에 스냅, 심취한 표정, 절제된 리듬,
A wrist
완벽하다.
rocking, that pensive expression, restrained rhythm, perfection. They're being so silly. Even Ryoshi is getting in on it. He's got pan pipes.
차분해.
It's calm.
하지만 그
Yet it's the
차분함이
calmness that stirs
오히려
my heart.
마음을 뒤흔든다. 이
Young
소년,
man, he's
뭔가를
channeling
읽고
something from
있어.
within.
승화. 내면에 억눌린
Sublime.
어둠과 아픔들을
He's fighting repressed
몸짓을 통해서
darkness, his inner
극복해내려 하고 있는
turmoil
거야.
with the body's motion.
오, 활활 타버린 재에서 남아있는 불씨.
The embers linger
그
in
불씨로
glowing ash,
달구지는 리듬, 그
feeding the rhythm
리듬으로부터
of
표현되는
gestures to be
몸짓.
struck along.
이건 마치
Conjures an image on a
하룻밤
bonfire
타오르고
that is
남은
burnt through the
거대한
whole night.
캠프파이어. 그곳에서
And we're
춤을 추듯
witnessing
휘날리는
the
잿가루들의
cotillion of ash dancing
여명무도회.
atop its remnants. Huh?
너 우리 조직에 들어올래? 장착하게 될 세상.
Young man, won't you consider joining us?
그 아이는 우리 회사 소속이에요. 허가 없이 인재를 빼내오려 하는 행동은 심각한 위법 행위랍니다.
That boy belongs to our company. You should know that siphoning valuable talent from other current employment without permission is a serious crime. Just a few hours ago, Sinclair was only one moron in our band of blunderheads. Now he's elevated to the company's valuable asset.
좋은 연주였다. 너희 나 꼭대기층으로 가고 싶은 거지?
What a fine performance. You wish to get to the top floor, right?
올라가라. 그럴 자격이 충분했다.
You may pass. You've earned the right.
하지만 위층 놈들은 말이 안 통할 거야. 그놈들은 흥이라고는 모르니까.
Be warned though, the folk upstairs won't be reasonable. They have no concept of festivity in their heads. Sinclair came back to us with an invigorated look.
제 속에서 솟아나오려던가.
Things welling up inside
이게
me.
바로
This is what it was all
것이었군요.
about.
왜 그렇게 어려울 거라고 생각했던
Makes me wonder why I thought it would be hard.
이제야
I feel much more
마음이
comfortable now.
편해지네요.
Aw, he's got a little blushy. I was curious to know the inner struggle he'd expressed through dance, that had touched the syndicate to their core. And what kind of hardships a young gentleman like him could have gone through. But those questions could wait. For now, we're headed upstairs to the 3rd floor. Oh, there's only 3 floors. Well, not me. I'm going to sleep. I think that was a really good stopping point, to be honest.
정리가 예상보다 일찍 끝났군. 보고서는 내가 작성해 둘 테니 다음 정리 전에 휴식을 취하도록.
That feels like a really good wrap up for tonight. Alright. I did like 9 streams today. Good for me. Yay! Not good for me. I did 2 streams. It just one of them encountered many errors. But I still streamed for quite a while in total. So I'm gonna wrap up. Try to sleep, but not oversleep. Alright. Goodbye bye. Good night, part 2. Good night for real. Maybe I'll sleep this time. Maybe I won't. I'm definitely gonna fall asleep for a little bit. Maybe just a nap though. I think that's what I'll do. Yachimi, good night.